quack, quack. Duck lips, quack, quack.
Life is like a brain drain. Here with Muslim orthodox. Facts come, logic's gone, and truth gets all blurred. Always twisting stories with those big old Botox lips. Duck lips, whoa! Every day he's out there faking duck lips, whoa! Can't see past his duck lips and his silly tricks. Dumb talk lurks inside you when the facts try to find you. What to do, just pucker up those duck lips, whoa! Every day he's out there faking duck lips, whoa! Can't stop with those huge big duck lips, whoa! Nothing but lies come out of those big old duck lips, whoa!
Libyano duckling.
Libyano. Libyano McDuck. Libyano McDucklets. Tick tack, time to quack, everyone. Hey, what's up? Got the classic Duck Lips intro that we can only play for Orthodox Lips because he likes to do his duck lips for pictures for some reason. That's the thing in the Dawah. You got to have the Dawah duck lips.
The Dawah duck lips. That's a good one.
The Dawah duck lips.
That's going to be the next generation. And if they want to become into Dawah, they have to do the duck lips.
Yeah, that'll be because people are always like, look, Muhammad Hijab, he thumps his chest and says, you're finished, and that what makes him popular. Let me do that too. But if Libyano ever becomes super popular, then it would be, well, how did he get so popular? Oh, maybe it's his lovely duck lips, and they'll all be getting like lip injections and doing the duck lips, and they think that'll actually work. We got quack, quack, quack.
Oh, man.
Duck lips, woo! Oh man, classic times, man, classic times.
Just
So
keeps
this-
getting better and better.
This just came up earlier today, Jai. Earlier today, someone sent a link to one of the Dawah bros calling out Orthodox Lips, and Orthodox Lips trying to defend himself and his ways. And wouldn't have been terribly interested in this if it weren't for the duck lips. Was it yesterday where they were came up in the chat and started running their mouths? Everyone's running from him. Everyone's running from Libyano. And it's like, what planet do you guys live on? What planet do you live on? Yeah, for anyone who wasn't there yesterday or has been missing things, towards sometime, I forget exact dates, but sometimes towards the end of last year, me and AP had a debate set up. 2-on-2 versus Libyano McDucklips and D's Responds. Supposed to be a 2-on-2. Then all of a sudden, I don't remember, that might have been December or January or whatever. Then all of a sudden, they say, we're boycotted. Me and AP are boycotted. They're going to boycott us. And so they were taking orders from Dr. Malik, and they hadn't realized how stupid that was back then, because these guys are still up and coming, right? They're not established. They're new. They don't get to be calling shots like that and calling boycotts and expecting everyone to rally around them and so on. But anyway, they said, you're boycotted. We will never engage with you until you do what we say. Yes. And they don't realize we've been around a long time. We don't need these guys. You don't want to debate? We don't have to debate. So fine. They said we're boycotted, and they called off the debate. And now all of a sudden they realize that's not going the way they wanted, because they need interactions and so on. And then, of course, these guys crossing all sorts of lines. And then Orthodox Lips, in addition to all the other stuff he's done. I mean, Malik called him out for beating his wife, and all sorts of other things that he said he was initiated into when he entered into the Dawah lifestyle. So he's doing all that kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Saw a clip one time of him. A woman called in, was challenging, questioning Islam and stuff like this, and he totally threatened to hunt her down and grape her. So
Yep.
that's the type of guy he is. But then on top of all that, this guy who's saying other people are boycotted, all of a sudden he does a video with Muhammad Hijab and calls Lady Logic a whore. And see, keep in mind when they call someone's wife a whore, in their minds, wives are just like disposable garbage to them. So it's not a big deal in their mind. It's not like, oh, these guys are just seriously going to not interact with me after this one. They don't think that, right? They think people just don't care that much about wives because they don't, right? For them, wives it's just a transaction, right? I get use of your private parts and I have to pay for your food and stuff like that. It's basically
They take it so lightly. They take it so lightly that they're like, oh, if she burns my dinner, I'm going to divorce her. Oh, if she does this, I'm going to divorce her. And they're just like saying that, but it's so common like as a rhetorical thing, like to say, because it just shows you their place in the culture. Like for them, imagine like that just becomes part of like the common way of speaking. Like, oh, if you don't do this, I'm going to divorce you. If you don't do this, I'm going to divorce you. You do this wrong, I'm going to divorce you. It's like, it just comes so part of like the language because it's so built into the culture and how they think about their wives. And that's exactly what it is. They think everyone thinks like them about women, where they just like think they're just disposable. You just trash them and just get a new one. Or for them, they're trying to follow the Sunnah of Muhammad and they're trying to like upgrade or whatever they view as an upgrade for wives. So
yeah, so they're always confused when they start crossing lines, going after people's wives, and we're like, man, I will eat your freaking book over this stuff. Like, what? Why don't you respect our book more? It's like, okay, women, I said it before, guys, any woman in the world is more important than every single copy of the Quran in the world combined. Right? It's a stupid demonic book, right?
exactly.
Women are created in God's image. And
Yes.
so, in their mind, Quran, super important, women, nothing but garbage. And so they're confused when you're like, what? What? You think women are more important than our stupid book? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. So, so the situation was, he decided, hey, I got the new idea. I'll start attacking people's wives and calling them whores. And then all of a sudden he finds out he's blacklisted. And then what? Why? And then he's literally going around begging everyone to debate him right now and sending his handful of stupid followers to go. You're scared if you don't debate him. You're scared if you don't debate him. Like these low level, like who do these work on, right? These low level manipulation tactics. Like we'll say you're scared. Well, did you say here? Let me break this down. The only person I would take seriously, saying, oh, you're not engaging with Orthodox lips and saying that he's blacklisted. That means you're scared. The only person I would take seriously saying that is if the same exact person showed me months ago when they said they're backing out of a debate and we're boycotted. If that person back then said, stop lying, you're scared of these guys and you're running from David Wood and AP. Stop running. That person I would take seriously as someone who says, okay, if you're tossing out a boycott or something like that, backing out of a debate, something like that, then you're scared. The only way I take him seriously is if he's consistent, but they're not, right? They're not. These guys didn't say that. It's just they're so stupid. They're tactical morons. They suck at everything. They're stupid. And they think, hey, we'll go up to David and say, if you don't do what we say, then you're scared because that works over on TikTok when we talk to a 14-year-old on TikTok, so that'll work with you. You guys are morons, man. You guys are morons. Orthodox lips is cooked. Guys, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Straight up, I was trying to help him, right? I've been saying for years, Dawah guys, they don't last long. They don't last long because they all come out, they got their new bag of tricks. Yeah. It works for a while. They catch people off guard with their new tricks, new bag of tricks. But then people catch on, and then the tricks stop working, and then they start fizzling out and fading out, and then they start becoming increasingly irrelevant. That doesn't last long. 5 years is a pretty long span for a Dawah guy. The Dawah guys who came around like 2018, 2019, they're fading out right now. But that, they lasted longer than they should have. Ali Dawah and Muhammad Hijab, they lasted longer than a lot of other guys. But you can see they're fading out. They don't get anywhere near the views they used to. You saw it. You saw it. We randomly went live like 2 weeks ago, and we had more. We had more just randomly. Hey, let's go ahead and cover this. Boom. We jump on live, and we had way more people watching us than Muhammad Hijab on his weekly live call-in show refuting the kuffar and stuff. And why? People, the tricks just don't work anymore. So you get someone like Orthodox Lips comes along, and it's like, dude, you need to just play it smart. Play it smart. Slow down a little bit.
Smart is not in his vocabulary.
Yeah,
smart is not in his vocabulary.
You can't just come in. You can't just come in. Yeah, your wife's a whore. Yeah, I'll grape that girl. Yeah, for talking back to me. Yeah, you can't just come out like that. Oh, everyone's scared of me. I don't even know what your arguments are, dude. I know something. Yeah. I know you're one of the guys on the Islamic Dilemma who goes in the general confirmation / what is it? The conscious edits.
Yeah.
I know that's basically what I know about you. Apart from,
but we learned that actually originates from ChatGPT. Actually,
ChatGPT, yeah. Will you help me respond to this?
And you know what, Muhammad Hijab, these guys telling themselves, dude, because this is what happened. Muhammad Hijab was doing a stream the other day, right? And that's the one where Muslim Lincoln called in, which we actually covered before it even happened, and we said, we kind of predicted that these guys are going to end up butting heads and they're going to do video after video. Well, they actually went on a live stream, but before that, there was a Christian, or I think it was a Christian caller. I'm not entirely sure, but they were arguing about how did Christians get this thing about relative identity? Like, where's this relative identity thing coming from? And Muhammad Hijab said, I know what they did. They went to ChatGPT, and so he thinks that that's what we do. We go to like ChatGPT, we plug in we say, hey, this is the problem, and like, no, you're telling on yourself. That's what you guys do. That's what you guys do.
Exactly what they do.
You say, hey, there's this Islamic dilemma. There's this Quranic dilemma. By the way, oh man, I can't wait to respond to Jake on the Quranic dilemma. He fumbled so badly, and I can tell he did a ChatGPT response too. But that's what these guys do. They go to ChatGPT or some other AI, and they say, hey, how do I respond to this thing? And they think that's what we do. But it's like, no, you guys are just telling on yourselves. That's what you do. We don't do that. But yeah, man, it's we're good times. I just want to say my introduction to the Orthodox Muslim or Libyano. He used to go on Clubhouse, but he wasn't really taken off back then. Like, Muslims didn't take him seriously. Never really became popular. So I've seen him on there, but talked to him a couple times, but it wasn't anything like, I never thought to like, oh, let's record it and put it on YouTube, because it was just like, he wasn't like really anything to, we didn't expect he was going to like, blow up on YouTube or anything like that. Otherwise it would have been good to save some of those conversations to show like what he used to be like compared to what he's like now. But not much different, but just the rhetoric is way different. In terms of rhetoric, that's just the difference. And his insults he's upgraded on his insults into rhetoric, but not his arguments at all. And so it was actually when he started exposing Central Dawah for his Discord server, and he was saying, you're scamming people, you're charging people for, and I think that's going to come up today, his dislike for Central Dawah, and he's like, you're charging people for things, but you're just copying and pasting things like Tovia Singer, what is it? Counter missionary websites, Jews for Judaism, things like that. You're just copying from these guys and you're charging people for it. He exposed them for that. So DOC and I did a stream on it, and Libyano was in the chat, like enjoying it. He was like just sitting there like, you guys are doing a great job. And then he actually did a review of our stream, and he was just laughing the whole time. He was like agreeing with our points. And so that was our first exposure to him. Then all of a sudden, this guy takes on a whole nother persona, and like I said, the rhetoric is way different. The insults go way up, and the blasphemy just is crazy level. Like, I've never seen someone blaspheme so much like Libyano. This guy has got a really filthy, disgusting mouth. And that's kind of like what happened to him. After that, I never really kept up with them. But I hear his name because Muslims talk about him, but I never really kept up with them. And here we are now. Another catch up. What's going on with Libyano? I'm calling it the Libyano tells all. The Libyano tells all. what's going on in the Dawah world, kind of stuff.
We're all gonna find out, ladies and gentlemen. There's just no end. There's just no end to the Dawah Wars. So yeah, we have a cool
No.
video of them trying to put Libyano in check. And as I was mentioning, guys, was actually trying to help him, right? Like, because keep in mind, these are the guys we want representing Dawah. You want the narcissists, the hotheads, the people with just terrible behavior. But you can't just come out the gate like that. You can't come out the gate. You can come out with the chest thumping and I'm gonna humiliate the kuffar. That works. As far as the like evil dirtbag behavior, you got to wait a few years on that, guys. You got to wait a few years. You got to wait till you're on the decline, and then we use that stuff to crush you. Right now, we don't want to crush Duck Lips, man. We want to see him. You want to see him. You're burning out. You're burning fuel too fast, man. You're burning out too fast. You gotta just slow it down with the awful, evil, disgusting behavior, calling people's wives whores and stuff. You gotta slow it down with that, man. Slow it down. Eventually, you reveal your true colors. Don't just reveal your true colors now. Come on, man. Now is what you're supposed to be trying to interact with people, trying to become more popular, and you're already blacklisted for your behavior, man. And then you're relying on your stupid idiot fans. Everyone's scared of him. Everyone's scared of this guy. Goes, come on, man. What in the world?
He didn't even do like the Mecca Medina Mecca thing. Like you have to have like you have to like build up to it before you expose who you really are.
Yeah.
But he's going way too. I think what happened was he thought he was like. And this is the same thing that's going to happen to Cora, by the way. She's just taking off right now, and it's gonna backfire on her. And like I said, it's going to come from the Muslims. It's going to come from the Muslims. It's going to come from her own community. We don't care if it's a man or woman representing them. They don't have anything, and we're going to see today that the whole world is in complete shambles. But
It is.
same thing's happening to her. What's happened to him blows up. They don't know what to do with that kind of attention. They don't know how to
Goes
handle
to their
it.
heads too quickly. They don't know.
Yeah,
they can't handle it, man. They can't handle it.
and they just think that it's going to continue as well. They think it's going to continue, and then they get stale. They get stagnant, and then someone else comes up, and they don't want to help that person because that person is going to be more popular than them, leave them in the dust. And I'm like, man, when we talk about like our community as Christians and like just in this kind of like apologetic sphere online, just dealing with Islam, it's like the amount of help that like that Dave is like a veteran. He gives to like smaller channels and smaller creators and content creators, and you compare that to someone big in the Dawah world. Like they do not. Muhammad Jeff even said it. He said, "You guys are jealous of your fellow man. You don't want to build each other up." He said that. He told us. That was kind of another tell-all. Like and we also learned some other things that we didn't need to know, but we learned it anyway about the Dawah community and the Muslim community from Muhammad Hijab. But that's what happens. They get to this certain point, and they run out of gas, they run out of steam, and they don't know where to go. And someone else comes and takes over, and what do?
Yep. And so this is the reason you want your opposition's leadership completely stacked with narcissists, right? The narcissist will get along with other people when it's in their best interest and when other people are useful to them and are helping them become more popular. But eventually, at the end of the day, they want all the attention for themselves. So they will only help other people if it's beneficial to them and if this other person is going to be subordinate to them. If they start thinking this other person is going to surpass me, nope, then they have to start chopping them down. They have to start chopping them down. And then eventually, once the narcissist's bag of manipulation tactics and tricks and so on have been revealed and they aren't working anymore, they go into meltdown mode. They start melting down. They start lashing out in every direction because at that point they just want attention and they don't care how they get it. And so they just go into full meltdown mode and so on. So yeah, the point, Libyano, that should be happening to you like 3 years from now. 3 years from now, you're already in full meltdown mode. You're already melting down. It's like, dude, slow down. Trying to help you. We'll let you continue for a little while, man. We'll let you go on for a little while. But yeah, weird stuff.
I mean, look, I know Libyano's gonna be watching this. Like, I've learned that about these narcissists. Like even when I was like just starting out on YouTube, I did like a response to Muhammad Hijab or something. I listened to something else. He actually let on that he heard my video. I was like super small. I didn't even know how he heard the video. These guys, they look for themselves. They want to know who's talking about them. What are they saying? They don't care if you're big or small. They just want. That's how narcissists are. They want to know what you're saying about them. So I learned that's how the Dawah guys are. It doesn't matter how big your channel is or how small your channel is. They will, if you're talking about them, it will get back to them or they'll listen to it. So I know he's gonna be listening to this. And look, we've seen this happen before. We're telling you, we're not just making this stuff up. David could write a book on this stuff. The trajectory is exactly as he laid out. You're doing it way too early, and you're gonna mess up. And this is going to create a whole big problem for him. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
But I mean, think he could actually correct course right now. He could do it. He could correct course, and it's as simple as posting taking down the video, taking down any personal attacks, apologizing, guys. I was in a bad place. Other guys were encouraging me to get nasty, and I went along with it, and I apologize, and I'm not going to do that again. Problem is, narcissists, they have a serious problem with apologizing. They really, really, really struggle to do it. And so he's kind of stuck. Take a couple of comments here. Lucian doing a video is legendary.
Oh yeah, man, he killed it. He killed it on that video.
Well, it's also funny because me and my wife, we know how he is, and we're like, you seem like really serious. Like Luke is like super like animated and stuff like that. And he's like, well, blah 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 blah. But he's trying to be, he's not used to recording in front of a camera, so he's like really like laid back and chill. And we're like, it doesn't sound like you. It doesn't sound like you in the video because you're like super hyped and animated and excited and stuff like that. So anyway, he'll kind of like ease into more of himself as he gets some videos out there. But yep, got his first video out there. And we have Luke video is epic. David, it's almost like he's related to you. Yep, that's cool. And guys, I mean, he did his video on history. I can't emphasize enough what for some reason, when it comes to history, he'll read it and he just remembers it all. He remembers all the dates of everything. He'll remember all the everyone involved in the battles and stuff like that. Don't know why, because I'm not like that. But I remember years ago, this is maybe 2020 or something like that. He was sitting on a couch and I was sitting and I was reading a book, and it gave the date of the start of some random battle. And I go, hey Luke, when did the battle of such, and he like quoting the exact date and stuff like that. Like, how does he know this weird, stupid, random stuff? But anyway, he's got a mind for it, and he's decided to turn that history brain to the history of Islam. So this will be a good time. So what is this? So the end of D. Wood Jr.'s video needs to be cleared up.
I think that's a surprise. You guys will have to wait and see.
Let's see. It was good to see David's son on the channel. Now we know the succession plan. He must be proud of his dad and now understands the importance of his work and sacrifice. I mean, he's always known it's important. I never like even slightly encouraged them to go. I didn't, they'd learn things about Islam by occasionally watching my videos and stuff like that, but never encouraged them at all to go down this road. In other words, if they wanted to do the same thing I do, wanted it to be completely up to them, no pressure, because this is, this doesn't go away. You got a death sentence on you for a long time and stuff. But yep, they went after his mom, so he wanted to jump in. Let's see. Lol, his fanboys really tried it yesterday. Yeah, they did. You're scared. You're scared if you don't do what we say. That's how it works on TikTok. We say you're scared. Oh, that'll work. Luke's video is great. Oh, yeah, they're going to get better. Chip off the old block of wood for sure. Jai low-key looks like a doctor. Yeah, I saw a couple of people talking about doctor vibes because it looks like you got a doctor's like lab coat on. Paging Dr. Jai. Dr. Jai, if you aren't debating 14-year-olds about the true church, you must be a grifter. Yeah, that's the Orthobros.
14-year-olds.
Wood family dynasty. When Korra is the future, you know Dawah is in trouble. Lol. Yeah, that's just again, guys.
Or,
That's just like a person drowning, flailing about, trying to cling on to anything, and a person who's drowning will cling on to a bomb if he can. Just your body takes over and you start grabbing onto anything. That's what's going on with Dawah right now. They're drowning and they're just latching on to anything, and it's fun to watch. Hijab is broke and his channel is a failure. I know he really thought, how am I going to get out of this and pay back this £1,000,000? How am I going to do it? Oh, I know. I'll start up a weekly show. How's that going? How's that going? I'll do live call-ins. I'll get millions of viewers. Wrong.
Man, you know what? After watching these streams with Muhammad Hijab and like especially the thing with him and Muslim Lantern, he really led on. Like I said, they tell on themselves, and not just that, but Cora's manager as well, and other people as well talk about the same kind of stuff. Like they really believe in this ends justify the means stuff. Like it's like they don't mind if something is Islamically considered sinful as long as it brings about a greater good. And as a Christian, I just can't. I mean, when I hear that, as like I want to really emphasize, I want to bring it all out one day, and just like they're fine with sin, as long as something greater comes out of it.
Yep.
It's not like a situation where, you're in a house and there's like, hey, are these people in the house? Otherwise, we're looking for them. We're gonna massacre them or something like that. And you like that's. I'm not talking about like you're in a situation like that where the spirit of the law versus the letter of the law. I'm talking about these guys are talking like they're talking about as long as Islam looks good, as long as Islam comes out on top, doesn't matter what you do. Like they're actually talking about let's lie to this person to get the clips from them because it was like on a Christian channel or something like that. Let's lie to them, and that it's okay to lie though because it's a greater good because we're getting the clip and we can upload the clip and use it to promote Islam. And then Muhammad Hijab was saying the same thing. He said to Muslim Lantern, he said, but the woman doing dawah, he was saying the same thing. He said, you know what? Yeah, Islamically, you might have a point. There might be something wrong about it, but Islam comes out on top. That's so I don't actually mind. I mean, it doesn't come out on top like, if you actually watch the debates, but I'm just saying it's like they actually have that mindset where you just unrelatable from a Christian perspective, but it just shows how little they actually value, holiness and what sin is and stuff like that. It's yeah.
Seems like a fake demonic religion to me.
Yep.
Beats his wife and threatens grape. His false prophet can't write. His God's a fake. Duck lips. Woo! That's my jam. Let's take these first couple super chats and then we'll jump into our awesome video, guys, where they're kind of calling out. They're already declaring war on Libyano. And the only way forward is for him to become more popular, and he's in a really rough spot right now because he's blacklisted. Let's see. Hello. Oh, what? No DOC. Bet Issa will show up later. Better not. Issa knows what's good for him. Don't be showing his face around here. Don't desecrate my childhood cartoon. Yeah, I kind of remember that. I remember the theme song, and I remember Scrooge McDuck because he would go swimming through mountains of his riches in his giant vault. I remember it was about the kid ducks. Oh, and there was the pilot. I think those were the main characters. Was Donald Duck even on there? I don't remember. But yeah, that was funny.
I didn't know where that came from. What theme song is that? What is that?
It's before your time. It was so I was a kid, so it was called DuckTales.
Oh, DuckTales. Okay.
Yeah, it was like a spinoff of like who was it? Daffy? No, Donald Duck. It was a spinoff of Donald Duck. So it's like his kids or his nephews or something like that. But yeah, it's about them. And then but Scrooge McDuck was the cool one. He's super rich. He's like the richest dude in the world. And he would swim around through, he just had tons of gold and gems in his vault, but he would like dive off a diving board and go swimming in it. It wouldn't actually work, but it was pretty funny to watch. Anyway, intro is a banger. Mojab cheated on Ali D with Ducky. Yep, should have stuck with Ali D, man. Ali D. That should be that could be some sort of skit. Ali D. I just realized it sounded like Sunny D. They used to have those Sunny D commercials where the kids get home and they're all thirsty and they open the refrigerator and there's soda and all this other stuff and then they see, oh no, the Sunny D. We need to change that. We need to make it to where it's Ali D.
We got Ali G, so we got Ali G, Ali D.
It's funny because I mean Ali G. It looks like Ali Dawah like stole his
Yeah,
entire vibe and manner of speaking from
I
Ali
know.
G. That's what's hilarious. Mike Winger, D Wood is a Star Wars fan and say I am your father. Guys, these are not laughing matters here. How about Duckbill Ortha? Come on. What's wrong with you guys? Jai, praying for you and DOC. God bless you guys. Amen.
Thank you. God bless you too. Thank you.
Have you seen Rob Pinion Chat GPT lied to Lily J? No, I did watch a couple of his videos. He's got a super funny one on Muhammad and Al Zut. Pretty graphic content though. Salam Almasi. Hey Chris.
Hey,
It says
Chris.
Salam Almasi, Dizzle and Jai. This is gonna be epic. Who started it, chat? Hey chat, who started it? Who started this? Hey
Who started
chat.
this war?
Hey chat, who started this? Chat. Yo chat. Hey chat. Jai, why do you pronounce woman and women the same? Is it because you're Arab? You see proof. Oh, hi, Mike Winger. God bless you guys. People are very rude.
I noticed that. I know people pointed that out to me. I noticed that too. I didn't know that they came off on a stream, but I guess because I was talking about Ali Dawah's thumbnail, and yeah, I don't different. I don't know why. I don't like woman. It sounds the same. I don't know if it's an accent thing or
Woman,
whatever it is. I don't know. Yeah,
women,
woman,
woman, women. Both syllables
women.
are pronounced differently. Woman,
Yeah,
women.
yeah.
Hey, Islam. Hey, Islam. Leave Aisha alone. All in all, you're just a. David Jr.'s video already has more likes than Hijab and Lipiano's recent videos. That's funny. Yeah, the plan for him, I said try making 1 or 2 videos a week for my channel until people know who you are, and we'll see if people are interested, and if so, then launch off on your own channel. So that's a general plan. Pee-wee's Playhouse, Jambi foretold, Moped, Al Lips with Mecca Lecca High, Mecca Heiny Ho. Yep, the Moped Heiny Ho. I guess we have all the kid shows from the 80s or whatever. The intro song is hilarious. Yeah, I know. That's awesome. That's awesome. They got the video too. Your son's keeping your legacy. Shout out to Malik. Yes, Malik. Thank you for setting my son on this trajectory. Couldn't have done it without you, man. Yo, 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 what up, chat? Club Jai Woo. Muhammad Hijab is bad gorilla. Me so manly. Yeah, I used to call him Grape Ape, but that cartoon was a long, long time ago. There was this giant ape named Grape Ape, and he had a little buddy, Beagly, who was exactly like Ali Dawah, so that actually fits. I see Muslims now so easily reject Sahih Hadith. If it doesn't help their case, it's crazy. That's going to continue.
Yep. And not only they do the opposite as well. They'll take a weak one and say it's authentic.
Yep.
So they take weak hadith, say they're authentic, and they take authentic ones and say that they're weak.
And it's just they're picking and shoot. They're cherry picking methodology. It's just.
Yeah. And by the way, we're going to get into this in the video because I did see this part of the clip. I didn't watch the entire thing, so I was going to be new for me too, guys. But the one part that I did see was that he talked about that Muslims don't read. That like I guess he's talking about the Dawah guys, like they don't study, they don't read, they just like. And I've noticed that as well. There's definitely a level. I mean, look, if you look at even Muslim lantern to Muhammad hijab, there's like a world of difference in terms of Islamic knowledge. And then those guys are like on their own kind of level. Compare them to like Libyano or to like who else is there? Ali Dawah. These guys don't have like any education at all in terms of Islamic stuff, or just they don't seem well studied at all, well read at all. And because of that, that's why they keep saying strong is weak and weak is strong. They don't have like any even Islamic foundations. It's
all that stuff with Ali Dawah calling Jesus the truth, the truth.
Yeah.
I mean, Al-Hallaj got executed for saying that about himself. Just stepping out one day, I am the truth. They executed him. You don't call yourself that in Islam. I mean, you don't call someone that. Yeah. And then now the father stuff. God's the father. God's the father. Yeah. The father rights. You go to the classical commentators. That's kufr. Even in a metaphorical sense, you do not call Allah by that name. And now they're fine with it. And so. Nothing the scholars can do. Yep, nothing the scholars can do to stop it. Yeah, in the next couple of days, I wanted to have that as my video for tomorrow. Guys, just so everyone knows, trying to get back into some. I've got this issue. I can kind of either focus on making regular videos or focus on live streams. I haven't been good at like doing both simultaneously, like knocking out 2 or 3 regular videos in a week and doing 2 or 3 live streams in a week. So going to try and keep some balance this month, but I'm going to try and veer a little more towards regular videos because like last month I was like almost exclusively live stream. So going to try and keep cranking out regular videos. But I wanted to do the Motherites, Cora and the Motherites cult she started. But since it's similar to the video I posted yesterday, there's a couple other things that have come up as possible good video clips. And one of them is from this. So I might do a regular video about what Orthoducklip says in the clip we're about to see, because he admits he gets messages from Muslims all the time. I don't know how to respond to these guys. They're shaking my faith in Islam. And it's like, thank you.
Man, I can't relate to that at all. And I was talking to like Avery and an IP, and you get thousands of emails. I've never ever, and they were saying the same thing. Never gotten an email from anyone, and I'm not exaggerating. These guys get hundreds. I mean, I don't get as many emails as you guys get, but they have. Out of all the emails I've gotten, and all the emails that these guys have gotten, and you can say it yourself as well, that we never had any email, no exaggeration, saying like Jake or Libyano or any of these guys cause doubts. We just don't get them. Christians just do not. I mean, it doesn't mean it never happens, but we don't get these emails that they get about, oh, these Dawah guys cause us doubt. They'll ask questions. They'll raise concerns sometimes, or let's say it's usually Muslims who have the doubts and they want to like ask questions privately or something like that. Or, Christians have like, I'm related to this Muslim, or I'm from a Muslim family, and how do I, that's, or like, relationships or things like that. But never had any Muslim ever, and Avery confirmed this as well, never had any Muslim email them about, Muslim Orthodox or whatever his name is, Libyano, he gave us doubts. Never happens.
Do you mean Christian? You were saying Muslim.
Yeah, no one's ever emailed them and said that they got doubts.
No, you were saying no Muslim ever emails them. Did you mean Christian? What are you talking about?
Yeah, no Christian. No emails from any
Muslim.
Christians.
That's what I was wondering.
Well, no, I've got both. If I do get people saying they have doubts, it's Muslims who say they have doubts, and they're doubting Islam. But it's not because of it's like, so they get Muslims contacting them saying that they have doubts because of the videos and the content that Christian apologists produce and things like that. But I'm saying on the flip side, in terms of naming specific people like Libyano, it never happened. Oh, we watched Libyano's video, or we heard Libyano's argument. Now we have doubts. Never ever happened.
Ends justifies the means. Sounds like Andrew's extreme hypothetical question he used against David. Maybe Andrew is more like Dawah than we realized. And then we have
That's actually what I thought. That's actually what I thought of. I thought of that when I heard that.
Then we have you being a cult, Andrew. David, the Orthodox have a really interesting view of hell. Being in the presence of him who is the consuming fire is hell for those who are unwilling to repent. That's interesting. Jai, say, oh, hey, here you have a vocal coach. Jai, say swimming. Like I went swimming.
Swimming?
Yeah. Now take
swimming.
the S off.
Women. Oh,
right.
Women. Swimming, women.
That's how you say the plural, women.
Okay, women.
Got it? Now you know.
So okay.
Yeah,
So
woman is more like wolf as in wool. That's on woman. And then women is more like swimming. Now you know.
Women swimming. Women swimming. There's some women swimming. Okay.
When's the next Orthobro video? Also, Father Stephen DeYoung would be a great guest as a fellow prot. I appreciate his knowledge and humor. Yeah, AP told me, I didn't see it, but he just pointed out that Jonathan Pajot, because he'd posted a couple responses when I was doing live streams, and I saw one of them and I shared it. He was saying that basically the Orthodox and Protestants mean some different things by words they use, and so people are confused. They're confused because they're using words they're using certain terms like saved and so on in different ways. And so there's a little confusion there. So I shared that. But AP pointed out to me that he also said he'd be interested in joining me live to explain icons and so on. And he's an icon maker. So yep, I'm gonna respond to him and try to get him on. And then a bunch of people have recommended Father Stephen DeYoung. So yeah, we'll do it, guys. We'll do it. We'll get to the bottom of all of this stuff. Not in as it says, "Oh no, I'm in a cult." And then we have Jai Wu's Kung Fu Yu School of Marital Apologetics. What's the name of your son's channel? He doesn't have one yet. I know what he wants to call it, but I don't want anyone like going out and stealing it before him. So I'll wait till he actually makes it, and then he can tell everyone. I'm going to say something blasphemous. 2017 DuckTales is better than 1987. I didn't know there was a 2017 DuckTales, but I don't believe you. I have the answer for you. Do a live stream every day and also crank out 3 or 4 videos per week. Problem solved. You're welcome. Yeah. Yep. I'd love to do that. I'll need some help for that. I'll need people like preparing some of this stuff and so on. Hopefully Sam's behavior doesn't cause doubts. Yeah, I know.
What doubts, man?
What doubts, man? All right, we ready to jump into this video, man?
Let's do it.
All right, guys. So this is interesting stuff. Starts with Libyano being accused of clout chasing and this and that, but interesting discussion, the things that come up. But all right, everyone, just grab onto these duck lips. Here we go. Woo!
Yo, why you clout chasing? Why you clout chasing, bro?
Boom. There we are.
There we are.
All right, here we go.
I'm clout chasing.
Stop clout chasing, bro. I love you, but just stop clout chasing. You're getting clowned on Twitter. Now we have to defend your BS, bro.
Yeah.
Says who? Who says I'm clout chasing?
Every apologetic you can think of, bro. And we have to defend your BS.
Who's we?
I just want to pause right here for a second. The way that the angle is for his hat, it looks like it's like 20 feet long.
Looks like a giant duck bill. Like, come on.
It's like
come on, dude. You're already being called duck lips, man.
The jokes write themselves, man. The jokes write themselves.
Check out my duck bill. Hey, Orthoduck lips. You're not going to get unblacklisted over this, but if you want a couple of cool points, get an actual duck bill hat and wear it. And I'll at least put in a good word for you with with other people. But yeah, so they're accusing him of clout chasing, and it sounds. I think I listened to most of this, if not. Well, I went through the whole thing. I wasn't paying attention the entire time, but okay. So I got the gist of most of it. But yeah, it sounds like it's becoming embarrassing to them that he's going around trying to get on everyone's show and trying to get everyone to debate. And it's like, dude, it's because of your behavior that you're having the problems. So anyway, let's find out.
On TikTok, you can know that gives Dawah.
Who told you to defend me? Who are you?
Who am I?
Yes, who are you?
I'm a Muslim brother that has to defend you. Know what?
I don't want you to defend me, man. It's okay.
Why not,
defend
bro?
yourself. What are you
Why
defending
shall
me
I defend
from?
myself? People are not attacking me. They're
Don't
attacking
defend
you.
me, bro. Don't defend me. Who's defending me from what?
Defending you for being a clout chaser, bro.
Okay, and how am I a clout chaser?
Because you're begging Sam Shamoon for a debate. What do you mean how you're a clout chaser?
So that is what he means. He's like, Sam, will you debate me? Sam's like, no, you're blacklisted, man. I mean, even Sam is going along with the blacklist, and he's like begging. Yeah. He's trying anything, right? Because again, guys, he's the one who started with this boycott stuff. And then it's like, well, guess what? We're all already established. We already have the people who watch us. We don't need you. You need other people to interact with you. And you like burned all those bridges. You burned them all. And now you're going around begging people, will you interact with me? Can I come on your show? Can I come on your show? And even got his fellow Muslims are like, God, dude, this is pathetic, man. This is pathetic. You're an embarrassment to us right now. Clout chasing. Sam, can I come on your show with your 200 people watching? Come on, man.
I'm begging Sam Shamoon for a debate?
You're begging Sam Shamoon, you're begging Dog Logic, you're begging all these kafirin that don't care about you, that don't benefit your life in any way. Okay? And it's making you look like a clown. And I'm telling you this because I love you, bro.
What is that?
Nice, man. Thank you.
What was that?
You're going to take the nasiha or you're going to...
No, brother. I'm good. Thank you, brother.
You're not going to take the nasiha?
No, I'm good.
No worries. Salam alaikum, bro.
Don't defend me anymore, okay?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
That was it. Dude, you got served. Is he one of those guys who like gets attacked and starts stroking his beard?
Seems like it, yeah. Wasn't Ollie Dawah doing that? Yeah, he was like, I'm working on a thumbnail, and he's like working on a thumbnail, and like he was like, they always make it seem like that they're distracted with something, and I guess that somehow makes the other person like, you're so insignificant to me that I'm just like stroking my beard. Yeah, so he's
Oh, what the heck?
I think this. Yeah, I think this guy's gonna come back. I think he's gonna come back, and he's gonna. Now, this is the thing. It's like this guy tries to copy Avery in everything that Avery does. His thumbnail, like not his thumbnail, his what do you call it? His profile picture, like the blue background. Lack of wisdom. There we go. So this shows his lack of wisdom.
Lack of hikmah.
Yeah,
low hikmah. Hey,
low hikmah.
We've had enough of these low hikmah Dawah guys. We need some high hikmah Dawah guys. But the high hikmah guys just never become popular, right? You know who the high hikmah guys are? That's Sajid. Doesn't mean we agree with his arguments and stuff. His arguments suck, but he's high hikmah in that he understands the problem. What's his face? That the guy who was going off on the women. Muslim Lantern seems pretty high hikmah, pretty high hikmah. Knowledge North, high hikmah. Even Fareed is pretty high hikmah, and that's the guy who like leaked the Yasser Qadi stuff. So you'd think dumbest guy in the world, but in general he's significantly higher hikmah than these guys. But guess what? These just the high hikmah guys, the guys who have some degree of wisdom and common sense on these issues, they just never become popular. They don't.
Yeah, yeah. That's the thing. Yeah, they don't have that. They don't have that X factor, whatever that is, to go places. They don't have that. But people like Libyano, who have, as you can see, have no wisdom at all, because he's about to bring this guy back up, and he's about to do a tell-all. It's like, man, this should have just been it. He should just ended it right here. Are you saying I'm clout chasing? Oh yeah, I'm clout chasing. Okay, yeah, see you later. Whatever. But no, it doesn't end here, guys.
Oh, hey, people are saying we were gone. I knew we were off camera. Did that actually cut our audio out? Let me try it. I didn't know. I wasn't paying attention to our audio. So hang on. Let me see if I take us off picture in picture. Does it actually cut our audio or not? Let's see. Oh yeah, no, it did cut our audio. Okay, so yeah, when we were off and I was resetting the entire time and explaining things. Yeah, guys, we were talking the entire. I don't even remember what we said. We were talking the entire time while I was resetting the camera. But yeah, okay, I didn't know that when I took us off the screen to reboot that thing. Yeah, we were so. All right, that was
We're learning. Yeah.
Live with it, guys. There are worse things. There are worse things in the world. Okay. Yeah, people are saying no audio. Okay, we did not know that. Okay. Yeah, we still learn things as we go on. So now we know if I take off screen, if I take off picture in picture, then the audio cuts off. I could have clicked right back on it, but I did not know that our audio was off. Okay, so I don't remember what we discussed while we were off, while our audio was cut. Because guys, keep in mind, we can hear each other. It just cuts the audio to the live stream, but we could hear each other talking. So we didn't know anyone couldn't hear us.
Well, I paused my thought until we came back on. So I was just kind of setting up. We were just kind of setting up the tech stuff. So yeah,
guys, there are worse things that happen in the world than our audio being cut for a couple of minutes. So get over it.
Yeah, this could be happening.
Yeah, imagine this stuff right here could be happening. We could be having Dawah wars. All right, here we go.
Egg and Sam Shimon.
I don't know because Christian Gadfly messaged me. He's like, guys, you were completely cut out. And I'm like, what? Oh.
Hey, Orthodox Muslim, why don't you debate? Okay, so let's go debate. Why don't you come up to our panels? Okay, let's go to their panels. Orthodox Muslim goes to their panel. Orthodox Muslim, why are you going to our panels? Okay, so I can't win anymore. You go to their panels. Orthodox Muslim, why don't you go there? You're scared. Okay, let's go to their panels. Orthodox Muslim, you're a clown. You don't go to their panels. Okay, I won't go to their panels. Orthodox Muslim, please go to our panels. So clearly, brother, you have mental issues. You're sick in the head, and you need serious help, brother.
Guys, do you understand? It's kind of funny, but he's making an important point there. He's saying all these the Dawah fans, they complain no matter what you do, no matter what you do. So if someone's going live, they'll say, "Hey, go join that guy live. Go on that Christian show live and debate him." And if you don't, then they say, "Oh, you're scared. You're scared to go on, join him live." But if you join him live, they go, "What are you doing going on that Christian show? What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you? You're not supposed to be interacting with these guys. These guys commit blasphemy." And he says, "Okay, I won't go on there." And so he doesn't go on there. And then what do? "Oh my goodness, look at you. You're running from these guys. Why won't you engage? Why won't you debate them?" "Okay, fine. I'll go debate them." He said, "What are you doing interacting with these guys?" This is what we're talking about, guys. You can't do anything.
You really can't win.
You can't do anything without your fellow Muslim fans blasting you. Why? Because they're all in. Here's the thing, right? Because they're all in meltdown mode. They're all in panic mode, and they formulate a plan in their head of how this is going to work. But they come up with different things. Like one is, don't interact with any of the blasphemers. That'll teach them a lesson, and then they'll be so desperate to interact with us that they'll stop doing that. They'll be super nice and respectful. They'll stop criticizing Muhammad. They'll never mention Muhammad on the night of Al-Zut again, as long as we just marginalize and boycott them. And you try that, and it doesn't work. And then okay, well, I'll engage them. And no, our plan is to not engage with them. And so you'll have that, but then you have the guys who say, no, you have to engage with, and it doesn't matter what you do. They're going to complain because they all have a different plan in mind.
Yeah,
guess what? None of it works, guys. That's why you guys are in meltdown mode and you can't figure this out. None of your plans will work. You want to ignore us? You want to boycott us? Fine. Plenty of people we can talk to in the world. Plenty of videos we can make. Plenty of live streams we can do. We do not need to directly interact with you. We can take videos you post and respond to them and refute them. So that's not going to help you. Or engaging with us, then you just get dusted over and over and over again. There's no way for you to win this. You are locked into failure. You are locked in. You are going down like the Hindenburg. There's nothing you can do about it. That's life.
There's no winning, and there's also, like you said, I just can't relate to these guys at all. Like you would think, like, okay, you guys are doing apologetics, they're doing dawah, but we don't have the same struggles. We don't have the same struggles at all. It's not the same thing. These guys are always gonna be way behind. They're always gonna be struggling with things that we never even deal with. These guys, the thing is, they need us. They need Christians to debate. Like you said, we can watch a video, like a Speaker's Corner video or something, or we can commentate on that and make the same points we're going to make anyway. Debates are when they happen, it's like, okay, great, that's great, but we don't need that to do what we want to do. Our point is to preach the gospel, communicate information, debunk Islam in that process as well. And so that doesn't require debates. However, for these guys to stay relevant, they need debates. They don't have, he's going to talk about this, I think, I don't know when, but he's going to talk about how they don't have books, they don't have education and stuff like that. So they can't just sit down and do commentate and talk about things because they don't have the knowledge. They just have these scripted little arguments where they want to trap people and clip farm and things like that. That's all they have. They don't, I mean, even Ali Dawah, he tries to do the commentaries and stuff like that, but you see his views with that. It's compared to a subscriber count, it's insane. So yeah, they have complete unrelatable struggles, and they are failing bad, and they're always going to fail. They don't know how to fix this. They're in a problem that they don't know how to fix, and he's going to be like an insider telling us every little problem that they're struggling with.
Hey guys, we have from Junie, despite us commenting on this over and over and over again since we've been live, he says, cowards scared to face Libyano. I can't tell if you're joking and you're a troll or if you're actually serious. Guys, do you think he's serious? Type 1 if you think he's serious. I want to know. Is this guy serious or trolling? Junie 1992. That when you were born, Junie?
1992.
Is he serious? Is this man serious? Let's see. 2, 1, 2, 2. Oh, someone says serious. 2, 2, 1, 7. 1, 1, 1. Okay, bunch of ones now. I think it's slightly. Oh, someone said dead serious. Hey, Junie, here's what you get for not paying attention to anything we just said. This on you, man.
Uh-oh.
This on you.
Uh-oh.
This on you.
Ooh.
Look at this. Look what you just did. Look what you just did. Point is,
Why, Junie?
we're sick of this. You don't control us.
Ginny.
Gonna be a
Why,
fun
Ginny? Ginny, why'd you do
Why
that?
do you do
Ginny?
that to the Quran, man? Why you do that?
Oh boy.
All right, let's jump back into this.
Need serious help. Let's see. Let's do some drama today. I'm feeling like some drama today, man.
Oh, nice.
Bad
Bro, you're on
idea.
Malik's payroll. What are you talking about, bro?
Sorry, I'm on Malik's payroll.
You're on Malik's payroll, G.
I'm not friends with Malik.
You think I don't know behind the scenes, bro? You're literally on his payroll.
Oh, yeah?
You Central C.
Bring the evidence.
You sent. Okay, wait. You Central Dawah, Cora. I don't know who gassed her
I'm
up.
not
Used to be in
friends
the
with
kitchen.
Central Dawah. I dislike Central Dawah.
You said you're saying you dislike him. He said you're on his payroll. He said you, Central Dawah, and Cora, and that actually fits some things. Not the recent Dawah wars, because Malik's been attacking you recently, but you actually did some stuff that he was demanding you do. Matter of fact, it was Malik who was calling for the boycott, and you obeyed him. You obeyed Malik. So why would you be doing that if you're not on his payroll? And then he's the one who used Malik's stuff to go after Avery's wife. So why would you be doing that unless he's calling the shot? So it looks like you got a little out of line. He called you out, started exposing you. You begged him, I don't know if he's paying you or something like that, but you begged him for mercy. And he said, well, if you want me to stop coming after you, here's what you're going to do. You're going to boycott these guys. You're going to go after Avery's wife and stuff. You said, okay, I'll do whatever you want, Malik. And then you did that and you realize, oh, now I can't even like interact with these guys anymore. Listen, I can't listen to you, Malik, anymore. Your advice sucks. You're a moron. And then Malik's all mad because he's a narcissist and he wants control over you guys. And so now you guys are going at it. So anyway, I wouldn't say you're on his payroll now, but he was definitely calling the shots for you for a little while at least.
I just can't. Can you believe the level of stupid you need to be to listen to anything that guy has to say?
Yep.
Like take his advice on anything. Take his advice on anything in the world.
That's what I mean. It's like Cora and Itachi, they're the future, and they're working for Malik.
Yeah.
So you're basically, even if I didn't know how much their arguments suck, I'd be like, they're doomed. They're already doomed by latching onto that.
Exactly.
Crazy.
Do you want me to show you the screenshots of his DMs with me?
Hey, be quiet, brother. I'm talking.
Did you see that? The guy brought the receipts. He said, you want me to show the screenshots of Malik saying you work for him?
Don't treat me like a kafir.
I'm gonna treat you like how you deserve to be treated, because now you're just making claims. I'm on a payroll now. Wow, man, I'm on someone's payroll. So I'm not friends with Central Dawah. I dislike Central Dawah. I've disliked him for a long time, since 2 years ago.
We talk about Central Dawah. Let's talk about Malik, man.
Exactly.
Change the subject to Central Dawah. We know no one likes Central Dawah except Malik.
Yeah,
because he's able to fully control Central Dawah like a puppet.
Yeah, he was going down the list of who's on his payroll, and he's like, "Well, I don't like Central Dawah." Well, he didn't say you like Central Dawah. He said you're on the same payroll that he's on.
Him have not spoken at all. I've been cordial with him. You know, like not bringing up any issues or nothing.
So why is
I don't interact with Central Dawah. So, brother, look, bro, it's ridiculous that you. I don't know. I don't even know why I'm entertaining you, bro. But it's okay because I'm bored. Look, so
Yeah, I know
let's
you're
move
bored,
to
bro.
let's move to
You
the
don't have
next
to
thing.
tell us you're bored, bro. We know.
You said that.
You don't have to tell us you're bored, dude. We know why. Because no one wants anything to do with you anymore. Because your screwed up behavior, and because you
Man.
took orders from Malik. Dumbest thing anyone can ever do.
You said that I'm on someone's.
Oh
payroll,
yeah,
is that
because
right?
like you said, that was the video. That video is what got him blacklisted. And who did that clip come from? It came from Malik. So you listening to Malik got you blacklisted, and now you're crying that you can't debate Sam, you can't debate David, you can't debate anyone. That no one will debate you, and that's what you need to survive. It's like his oxygen for this guy. He wants to be able to clip farm. He wants to be able to catch people by surprise, or whatever his content consists of. He needs people to not blacklist him, and because he listened to Malik, and that's why I see Cora and Itachi. I mean, they're just how dumb can you be to follow this guy? Like it's,
Really,
I don't
really
know.
dumb. Really dumb.
You're on Malik's payroll.
Oh yeah, what's the evidence for that?
You want the evidence that you want
Yes.
the delete that you're on Malik's payroll?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll
Show me
you.
evidence that I'm on anyone's payroll. As a matter of fact.
Yeah, so so watch this. So I've got screenshots from Malik being on lives, right? Now watch this now, Libyano. Malik, when you was doing BS behind the scenes, right? Malik,
Do you notice how much he like checks himself, like in his camera, over and over again? So he'll be like,
Oh yeah, he's always like, how's my beard looking? How's this looking? Yeah. How's the duck lips looking? I'm just joking, but no, he's always it's a very self-conscious guy, very insecure guy, but this is interesting. So Malik is apparently bragging that he's got Malik to some random Muslim. Like he's got Malik saying he's got Libyano on his payroll, just like bragging about it. And so this guy's got the evidence. He's got the dalil, like he said. I got the dalil, I got the evidence, and that's what it is. So
we asked Malik,
Sorry. What BS behind the scenes?
BS behind the scenes, like
What's the BS?
do you want me? Are you sure you want me to mention all the live, Libyano?
Yes, mention.
Are you
yes.
sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
yeah,
So
we're sure.
Spill it.
Stuff
Spill
like
it.
taking money, right? Taking
Show
money.
me that I've taken.
No,
a cent
wait.
from any-
I'm not.
No.
wait.
Just one sec. No.
You described-
Don't.
Oh, wait,
don't
wait.
shotgun.
When he said stuff like he said taking money, I don't think he was linking that to Malik giving him money. I think he was linking it to his recent thing about that, because he got into a big thing. Bro Haji and all these guys are coming after him because of some medical bills or something like that. And if Muslims want to support him and give him money, it's like that's what they can, whatever they want to give their money to, I guess. But he's been getting in a lot of trouble for that. And so I think that's what he's referring to. He's not referring to Malik giving him money here. He's referring to this whole situation he's got in, some kind of like medical bill that, he got like way over what he needed for something, some kind of drama like that. So behind the scenes, I think refers to that he's getting a lot of money, Dawah money. Oh, bad.
One by one.
Yeah.
Now you're accusing me of taking money. Allahu Akbar. Show me 1 cent that I've taken from anyone. Go ahead.
Wait. Yeah, that's what I'm
What?
saying. Again, you see, you don't let me finish. You're treating me like a kafir. Let me finish, bro.
I'm treating you the
1
way you
cent.
deserve to be treated because you're making
Yeah,
a lot of
So
accusations.
let me finish.
Go ahead.
Okay, so can I finish? Okay, thank you. So again,
Yeah.
when it comes to you taking money, right? This thing came out of Malik's mouth.
Okay.
Your
So
manager's
if it,
mouth.
you know what else
yeah.
came out of Malik's? You know what else
What?
came out of Malik's mouth?
What?
That Muslim.
we don't want to know.
I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know what he was about to say. I was like, I'm like, don't say it, man. Don't say it.
Tell you other stuff that came out of Malik's mouth.
I don't know
right.
how he can say I didn't take 1 cent though when he literally just had a GoFundMe like last week. What is he talking about? Unless he's understanding him to say Malik giving him money, which I don't think that's what he's saying in this particular context.
Yeah,
here,
and I don't recall. I think it's him, but I've heard people criticize. What is it? Him or D's Responds or something like that? They're talking about how these guys will charge like $200 an hour or half an hour for advice
that's
or
him.
something like that.
That's
Is
him.
that him?
Yeah, him and Dean. Yeah, and so also he has the thing on his page. I remember I looked up. Someone said this to me. They said, and I didn't believe them. I'm like, so I went to his Patreon one day and I saw that he's like selling Muhammad in the Bible. It's like this is Muhammad in the Bible, and it's like selling it for like, it was like, I don't know, like $20, $25 or something like that. I forget the exact currency. I think it was Canadian currency or whatever. But he said that he has Muhammad in the Bible and he's selling it to people. So this guy is literally just like he's I think you can make a really good case for him grifting the Muslim community. So I don't know how he can say he didn't take a cent from people. That's crazy. He remember back in the day with when Central and him went at it, he said to Central, if someone has this clip, I've been looking for it. I haven't been able to track it down, but he said something to Central, like Central was charging money for his Discord server, and then he said, Libyano said, "Do you think your knowledge is worth $20 a month?" And like, the answer, it was like rhetorical. He was like, "No." He's like, "Well, I don't think my knowledge is worth $20 a month." So $20 a month, it went from $20 a month. Libyano was saying his knowledge is not worth $20 a month to like what David just said. Now he's charging like $100 like a half hour or an hour phone call. So what changed? How did your knowledge go from not worth $20 a month to maybe like Under the Feet of Jesus or Sandra or something like that? Maybe one of them has that clip. But how does it go from that to this? This guy.
Muslim Lantern was banging chicks in Colombia. Is that true as well?
Muslim Lantern was banging chicks in Colombia?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I never said that's true, no.
No, but it came out of his mouth.
Talking about Malik, stuff Malik has pointed out.
Yeah, but Muslim Lantern don't speak to Malik.
I don't remember if it was Colombia, but we believe Malik
I
on
think
that
it was
stuff.
Sneeko. It was Sneeko, Myron, Warner, Adam, and what's that guy who's with Warner?
Adam Saleh and
his like cousin
Slim
that's like Slim. Yeah. They were all in Colombia doing stuff to the birds or whatever like that. And but I think the Muslim Lantern thing was in Bosnia. That was in Bosnia.
And that sort of came at the end, and then he was like, said Muslim Lantern and Libyano were doing all sorts of things, and we believe Malik on that stuff, dude. So
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, you're connected. That's your manager.
But Malik says he speaks the Muslim Lantern.
No, he doesn't, bro.
Yes, he did.
No, he doesn't.
Malik says he speaks the Muslim Lantern, and he's chill with Warner, and Warner smokes he does a bunch of and they're
Malik
in Colombia
doesn't have any connections,
chicks, and that the Orthodox. Okay, so are all of those things true, Ninja? Or are you just
because Malik doesn't have any connections with Muslim Lantern.
Okay,
he doesn't have any connections.
So I guess the reasoning, what he's saying here is, what the guy's saying, the guy who's responding to Duck Lips here is saying, as far as stuff he's saying about people he knows, we would trust that. But Muslim Lantern, he's not connected to Muslim Lantern, so we wouldn't trust him without finding out where he got that information from. So he's saying we can trust him when he's talking about you because he knows you. We don't know what his connection is to Muslim Lantern. So, he's getting that stuff like third person. And so we wouldn't trust that.
I think we went over the reasons why we believe him on that point. It's because he was really upset at the Warner, and it was really just like people were catching strays because of the Warner. So the idea was that Sneeko and Muslim Lantern were in Bosnia with the Warner in hotels. So it was really the Warner told me. So it was supposed to go back to the Warner. Like that was the thing. Like everything was supposed to link back to the Warner. Like because of the Warner, he called them like a Mossad agent, right? Mossad. So that's why I think it's believable, because he was linking it to the Warner. He wasn't saying like Muslim Lantern confided in me one day and was like, "Oh, I'm doing this in hotels in Bosnia," but he was saying it came from the Warner. So,
does he have connection with me?
Yeah, he does, and you know that. I don't know why
he has. Wait. So he has. So me and Malik are friends now.
Yeah, he's your manager, bro.
Oh, he's my manager.
He's your manager, bro.
He's my man, guys. He's
at least for a while he was, because guess what?
Yeah.
I've been the same for years. People know what I'll do to a Quran if you cross certain lines. And what happened? Libyano, debate me. I said, fine, let's debate. We'll debate. It was going to be a 2-on-2. Okay, I agreed. What's that mean? It means he knew how I was, he knew how AP was, and he wanted to debate anyway. All of a sudden, Malik demands boycott, and all of a sudden, all right, you're boycotted. Like, okay, you're not, but you're not having Malik call the shots for you, right? Just suddenly, when Malik says boycott, you go boycott after years of not trying that. Malik says it, and then Malik wants you to go after Avery's wife, and you do it, but he's not calling the shots, right? No, come on, dude. How stupid do you think we are?
Yeah. Hey, by the way, shout out to Sandra. She's in the chat. She said that she has that clip and she just posted it a few days ago about him saying his knowledge isn't worth even $20. So his knowledge goes from not being worth $20 to now he's charging like $100 an hour or something crazy like that. So yeah. So Sandra, she got the video on the.
I think you should be paying other people to give them this knowledge you speak of. They should be charging you. You're the one damaging them with that stupidity, so you should be paying them, dude.
My manager, and you know that how?
I know that how
because Malik said it, right?
Because of the conversations I've had with him.
Because Malik said it, right?
That was funny. Because Malik said it, right? No, because of the conversations I've had with him. Right. So he said it to you. I gotta agree. I gotta agree with Duck Lips on this one.
Yeah. Hey, now you know how we feel. Hey, Libyano, now you know how we feel when we debate with Muslims. It's like,
he's starting
because
to
of this, right? No, because of this. Yeah, because of this, right?
He's starting to get it.
He exposes you guys.
So now, Ninja, you see how much of a goofy clown you are.
Yeah,
this is why I'm gonna spit on you and treat you like a Christian, right?
Whoa.
Because you, just like a Christian, take some yap, and you accuse me of it without having any. Hey, be quiet. And you accuse me of it without having any having any evidence. You accuse me of taking money, which I've never done, and I dare anyone to bring evidence of that.
What?
You accused me of
just had a GoFundMe.
Yeah, I think he must be like you said. I think he must be assuming you can't prove that I've ever taken money from Malik. To be fair, I have no reason to think that he's taken money from Malik. With Malik controls people more through, hey, I know this, and this about you, so do what I want or I'll expose you. That's how Malik tends to operate.
I mean, I know he claimed that like they owed him some sort of money because he bought him like a hotel or some kind of like. Remember, he said something like Warner and him, he paid for something for them, but that's not like being on a payroll. That's like a one-time kind of like I'm paying for your hotel or something, and then he pays them back. I guess I don't know, but yeah, I don't know anything about this being on a payroll either. But yeah, that must be what he's thinking about. He must be hearing that and thinking that.
Malik as my manager. Okay, I don't know what the heck you're talking about. Okay. And what else you want to accuse me of? Of begging for...
Oh, wait a minute. I just want to say something.
I don't have to accuse you.
What's up?
This is also very telling. So notice how he's like, now I'm going to talk to you like a Christian. I'm going to spit on you. Like, this just shows you his general disposition towards Christians. Like, if we had a Muslim on here, you guys have seen us talk to, like, the submitter people. We talk, Isa comes on, if you guys want to consider a Muslim or not, whatever. But, like, this is not, like, a general disposition we have, like, oh, I'm gonna spit on a Muslim, or this is, like, no, I'm going to treat you really badly. Like, so the idea is, like, you're treating me really badly. You're treating me like a Christian. And he's like, now I'm going to treat you like a Christian. I'm going to spit on you. He's not saying like you're like let's say a Christian when salted or whatever kind of qualifications they want to give. This is like a general kind of, and he wonders why people don't want to talk to him. He wonders why people don't want to talk to him. I mean, apart from the blacklist, like he obviously can't get other people to talk to him either. It's like, well, dude, you just said you want to like spit on people for, unless they want to embarrass you and expose you. I mean, that's up to them, however they want to operate or whatever they want to do with you. But I'm just saying this just shows you his general kind of disposition towards Christians. He wants to spit on them and insult them and mock them. And look at the general disposition that Christians in general will have towards Muslims just in general. Like you're not going to see that type of behavior, that attitude. Like go tune into like any one of Avery's streams. Like 9 out of 10 conversations are really pleasant and they're really. I mean, once in a while you get a Muslim who's acting up or whatever. You have to drop them, whatever. But most of the conversations they're characterized by fruit of the spirit and things like that. Not spitting on people or things like
Accuse you. It's literally.
Okay, and what satisfies as begging for debates?
Begging for debates when you're when you're going on Twitter saying that they're running from you, asking them to debate you.
So me pointing out, let's get this straight. So me pointing out that Sam Shimon, who's been dedicating live streams about me, and David Wood don't want to step in and talk to me, even if I want to go to their live. This is me begging for debates. So now you've just taken Christian propaganda. Maybe you're an undercover Christian at this point because
listen to what he just said. He didn't get this from Christians. He got it from you trying to go on everyone's live streams and us saying, no, you're blacklisted, right? He's not saying, oh, I'm getting this information from them. That's you. You tried to come on my live stream yesterday. I said, no, you're blacklisted. You tried to debate Sam. You showed up to his. He said, no, you're blacklisted, dude. He said, go apologize. Go up, take down the video and apologize.
Yeah.
Dude, so this isn't about this guy taking Christian. He's watching your behavior. And you're the one, no, you guys are boycotted. You're boycotted. Oh, this isn't working. This isn't working. I'm not getting any attention anymore. Guys, can I come on your show? Can we do a live together? No. No.
He thought he could do the thing that like Jake, Jake did, like how Jake just came. He thought he was like on that type of energy, like that kind of like, no, dude, you're not that same type of person. If you were different, if you were like, you weren't going after people's wives and here's another example. I just remember when Malik ran up on the church that IP was at and Avery was at, who went on to his panel right away to say they're going to make a video? It was him. It was Libyano.
Yeah.
So he's like,
So he was definitely.
I don't work for him. But,
They were. Matter of fact, that sometime shortly after that could have been the breakdown, because he could have actually watched that and just gone, "Dude, this is embarrassing." You ran as soon as one Christian walked out to talk to you. You ran down the street and then started acting like you're a thug, but way down the street. Dude, I'm not making a video about this. No, you're gonna make a video. Oh, hey, chat, should he make a video? Should he make a video, chat? And then he's like, I'm not. This is embarrassing, dude. And then he's like, well, fine. No, we're at war. No, we're at war. No, I'm gonna come after you, man. I'm gonna expose you. Oh boy, what a dysfunctional. This is the most dysfunctional group on the planet, man. Dawah.
Wallahi, I'm a kafir. So wallahi, I'm a kafir.
I didn't say you're. But why are you twisting stuff?
Me being an undercover kafir.
I said maybe you are. Who knows? Okay. Because the things that you're saying are they're making me suspicious. I didn't say that you're a kafir. Don't twist stuff and do headlines now. So this is what Christians say. All right. So please tell me what satisfies begging for a debate. What satisfies
I just told you. Your response was, oh, well, the Kafirs say this and they say that. So what, bro? You've been debating dog logic three different occasions. Wait.
Ninja, I didn't ask, brother. I didn't ask that. I said, what satisfies as begging for a debate?
What do you mean satisfies? You mean qualifies? What qualifies is?
They always do these things. They always say these like weird little phrase. Like, how you pointed out before how like they don't learn philosophy to like learn philosophy. They just like learn like these terms and like these guys misuse so many words and terms. It's like what's gonna be the symmetry breaker for this? What's the symmetry breaker for that? Like they overuse thing. It's like they just like So what satisfies? Like, dude, you're just having a conversation with like, just be human. You don't need to like try to sound like, because the thing is, when you try to sound smart and you're not smart, it's like it doesn't really work, because people point out that you're misusing words and you sound like you're trying to sound smart when you're not.
Asking them to debate you in general, because you've debated.
Hold on. So me going to Sam Shamon's panel, who's called me out and told me to come to his panel, is me begging?
No, that's not what I said. So you just want to stop muting me.
No, stop. No, you're backtracking now. You told me I am begging for a debate because I went to his panel. Okay. So him telling me to come to his panel because he's calling me out, and me going there is me begging for a debate?
Yeah, so can I finish without being interrupted?
I don't know that would be better for this one, but for the time, for like what exactly Sam, because I'm pretty sure if Sam ever did call Libyano out, that would have been way before, like in the past, because once he was blacklisted, even Sam agreed to it. Avery said, hey man, like for the sake of like, what he did to my going after my wife and stuff like that. And Sam, like, he, to his credit, like, he said, okay, out of my love for you and your wife, I'm going to kind of sit. So I can't imagine Sam after that challenging him to come on his panel. So he knows, okay, this is why you're not, they're working through Malik. That's their guy. That's their middleman. That's their mutual kind of connection or whatever. And so Sam, there's communication there. This is why I'm not debating you. I can't imagine after that Sam was like, oh yeah, come to my panel, come to my stage, come to my panel. So he must be relying on things that happened in the past, that Sam challenged him in the past, and he's using that as if like it's relevant now when he knows it's not. So I have a strong feeling he's being deceptive here, and he's just playing on the fact that this guy doesn't know the context. Doesn't it sound really familiar? Like it's like Dawah tactics, but on a Muslim.
Yep. Well, he's treating him like a non-Muslim, so got to use the Dawah tactics.
The muter, bro.
Well,
Yeah.
if I mute you, this is my live. I can mute you.
Yeah, I'm not
Go
saying
ahead.
you can't. I'm saying I can't answer you if I keep getting muted. So I'm saying, right, you've debated, I don't know about Shimon, but you've debated Kafir Avery more than one occasion. You know he's a Kafir.
Who hasn't?
You know
Hold on. Who hasn't debated Avery in the scene?
well, that's the issue.
Okay,
That's the exact
beautiful.
issue.
Thank you. That's the issue, brother. So Ninja, can you call all of them beggars?
I've
And
debated him
Clout
once, and I've never debated him again.
Well, one sec. Is Jake a beggar?
Jake's a beggar. Yeah, he is. Jake's a
Jake
beggar.
is a beggar.
Central Dawah's a beggar.
Hold
No.
on. Okay, cool. What about Hamza's den?
Let's go down the list. Now, Hamza's den. Is Hamza's den a beggar? Let's see.
He's a beggar. Yes, he's a beggar.
And
Yes.
Muhammad Hijab is a beggar.
Muhammad Hijab is a beggar. Yes.
And Muslim Lantern is a beggar.
Muslim Lantern he only debated him once.
He
He
did
never
debate
debated him
Avery.
again.
He did debate Avery.
Not again.
It
Not
doesn't
ever
matter.
again after that. Yes, it does.
So only
That's the
once
consistency,
and,
bro.
Once and not once is it's okay if you do it once and not.
That was,
Okay,
do you know how long that debate is?
So hold on. So everybody's a beggar so far. Who isn't a beggar?
Who isn't a beggar? The people that are making lives against you guys going on lives.
Who?
I'm not going to name drop.
Who's not the beggar?
Who's not the beggar? You want me to name you someone on the scene that's not a beggar?
Yeah, who's not a beggar?
I don't know if I want to name drop, but
Who's not? Because
Drop the name,
we
man.
have people like Adnan.
It seems like.
So this is an Adnan Rashid fan, I guess?
Hey, do you know, I just remembered, because I'm watching him stroke his beard this whole time. You remember when we did that stream where we talked about one of the criterion for making someone a weak transmitter, like a weak transmitter for hadith, and one of the things was stroking their beards in public. I remember that. So for whatever reason, Muslims added a criterion that you know how you guys see like there's like this is a strong chain, this is an okay chain, this is a weak chain. In order to get those types of gradings, it's based on the transmitters. And one of the things that they judge the transmitters by, for whatever reason, this weakens your character if you stroke your beard in public. So whatever that means to the Muslims watching, you can't rely on this guy to narrate hadith because he's doing a lot of this the whole time.
He's a weak hadith narrator. Can't trust anything this guy says. No, whenever we're talking about the stroke in the beard, I can't help but thinking there was this Key and Peele sketch where this guy this rapper had murdered someone, and so he's accused of murder, and he's in the interrogation room, but everything he says, the guy plays one of the guy's rap tracks that exposes him, and so he's going, I didn't do nothing, and then he's stroking his beard, and then the guy plays a clip, and then it's from his lyrics. I stroke my beard real slow when I'm lying, but I was laughing super hard when Darnell was dying. So he's like bragging about his. Anyway, that's what it reminds me of.
That's exactly man.
I could even play that little. He could even play that little clip and intersperse it with Libyano stroking his beard.
Yeah, this is like one of the criterion they use to say you have bad conduct and bad behavior, and it's they say it's like ill reputation or bad reputations, and one of the things is urinating in public while standing up. That's one of the things. Urinating in public while standing up, tugging one's
squat, guys.
beard.
Gotta squat like a girl.
Yeah, you have to squat. So people don't know that in Islam you have to squat when you go. You can't stand up. You can't. So another one is tugging on one's own beard in front of an audience. So he has bad behavior according to the hadith scholars.
But he doesn't know. And
really
even
weird.
if he quoted a hadith to us to justify him, we wouldn't be able to believe him because he strokes his beard. See? You're done, dude. No one can take you seriously, not even Muslims anymore. All right, pack it up. Go find a different career.
It seems like it's only
he's
you
still
and
doing
your couple friends who are gonna make it to Jannah, mashallah, brother.
Never said that.
Everybody else is a hypocrite. Everybody else is a munafiq, brother.
I never
you're
said
the
that.
only brother. You're the only righteous one in the world, brother.
I never said that, brother.
Brother, take me to Jannah with you, brother, please.
I never said that, bro.
Let me carry your garments, brother. Take me to Jannah with you.
Why is this guy trolling? Are you a troll?
Accept me into the righteousness group, brother. Brother, you see, you have nothing to criticize except for you went to his panel to debate.
So what do you
him.
get out of debating? Can you tell me? What do you Muslims get out?
I have to say, as far as that sort of being a criticism, you're going onto people's panels to debate, therefore you're begging. Yeah, I think that would kind of be a weak argument, but it is more of an issue than that, right? Like he tried the boycott route and then like totally started going off the deep end, calling Avery's wife a whore and stuff like that. And then he realized, none of these guys want to interact with me anymore. And then he is basically begging. I'm not even talking about anyone else. He is, please, can I come on? Please let me on. Please let me on. Come on. And that's pathetic. Just pathetic, dude. Have better behavior. Man. Learn some manners. We're teaching you guys manners that your religion didn't teach you. We're your teacher.
See, all the Dawah, they're not our teachers. They're not our teachers. I'm sorry, man. We have to teach you guys. Manners, and you're not supposed to tug your beard Islamically either.
Yeah, you don't even know the basics, man. Don't tug your beard. Don't be stroking your beard, man. Don't be stroking anyone else either.
That's a good question, man. That's a good question.
Look, he's still doing it.
And since you're not a qualified scholar, you wouldn't know because you're just
and you're a qualified scholar
sitting in your mom's basement.
You're a qualified scholar.
I'm not a qualified scholar. I never claimed to be.
So stop making.
You're definitely not. That's why you're making these blunders. Okay.
Yeah.
So when it comes to debating a kafir, okay. There's general rulings, and then there is more specifications that come to each case. And actually, Brother Muhammad Hijab and Muslim Lantern spoke about it on the live stream yesterday. They had a whole talk about it. And
yeah, I've heard about this. I heard they were saying something along the lines of only go on someone's show if they're bigger. Don't go on someone's show if they're smaller than you, because then you're helping them with your big name or something like that.
But even Muslim Lantern was taking issue with that, and that's when what I was mentioning earlier. That's when that came up. Was Muhammad Hijab was like, yeah, but I don't even if it's sinful or wrong. He didn't use those words, but in like Christian vocabulary, he's saying even if it's sinful or it's wrong, there's a net benefit for the Muslims.
Yeah, so it's that ends justify the means situation again.
Yeah, man.
Yep. All right, let's see.
Basically, if it is the case that somebody has more influence and they influence the Muslim community, and they have a big follower, and they have anti-Islamic rhetoric that affects the community, then debating them can bring a benefit.
Debating brings a benefit and not fitna?
Yes, it can bring a benefit. Why? Because you could reach their audience, number one. And number two, you could shut their Islamic rhetoric down and shut down their credibility. Okay? That's what happens. I agree, you shouldn't give the time of day to a kafir who has no influence or has less subscribers or less influence.
Did you just hear what he said? Oh my goodness. Did you just catch it? Everyone. Yeah. He just said, I agree. If you're talking about some kafir, some non-Muslim, and he has fewer subscribers than you, then yeah, don't engage with him. But if he has some huge channel, then you should go on with him because there could be a benefit. You could embarrass him in front of his fans. You could get a message across to his fans. But yeah, if someone has fewer subscribers, then don't engage with them. Don't engage with them because you just be helping them. Okay, Jai, last time I checked, who has more subscribers, Avery or Duck Lips?
Avery.
Who has more, me or Duck Lips?
You.
IP or Duck Lips?
IP.
Okay, so according to what he just said, should any of us engage with him if we use the exact same reasoning? Nope. He has fewer subscribers, therefore we are not interested. Dude, you just cooked yourself, man.
Nobody should be, by his own standard,
by your standard, we should not interact with you.
And again, it just goes, this is exactly what I was driving at earlier. It's not principle based in terms of someone could be doing exactly what you do. They could be whatever they like they were talking about you, Dave, Muhammad Hijab and Muslim were talking about you wearing the Quran, eating the Quran, burning the Quran. I don't think I've seen you burn the Quran. Well, no, I don't know, but yeah, you did. Okay, whatever. The point is that that's what they use that as you. Someone
I'll
could
do pretty much anything to that stupid book. If someone crosses a line, I'll do it. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, hey, I mean, you're in good company. I mean, for the Muslims, I mean, we're burning the Quran anyway. Uthman did it, and many other Muslims have done it before you. But anyway, what I'm saying is that someone could do exactly what you do, and that can disqualify them from them being spoken to. But because you're bigger, now that doesn't matter because you have a bigger audience and they can reach your audience. So it's like, it's not like it's principle based in terms of one particular action disqualifies you. It's more how big the person is. Guys, they're not just thinking about like, oh, we shouldn't talk to these people. Guys, they actually believe it's sinful to interact with someone who does this stuff. The Quran literally tells them, don't sit with them if they're blaspheming Allah. So it's sinful for them. Otherwise, you're becoming like them. So this is a sin matter for them. But they're saying as long as they're bigger, it's okay. Yeah. So they don't care about sin. They don't care about that stuff. They just they just care about trying to grow Islam. That's all it is, growing Islam at any cost necessary.
Yeah, and it is, one second. There we go. Look. Queen Cone says literal clout chasing. That's what they're saying. They say we're clout chasers. Yes, it's totally wrong for us to engage with this people, but it could give us an advantage. So do it anyway. Okay, that's clout chasing. But yeah, I went ahead and just looked it up because I didn't know. But Orthodox Muslim has 107,000 subscribers, so he's over 100,000. That's a good sized channel. Yeah. That's a decent sized channel. Avery has 629,000. So his channel is 6 times bigger. Now, guess what? That doesn't stop Avery. He lets any random Muslim call into him and interact with him. So he's not, no, you're not big enough. You're not big enough.
Even this guy, the guy who was talking to, remember, he said, I debated Avery. Remember, he said that. Nobody even knows who this guy is.
And we have no clue who this guy is, right? Avery debated him, right? We're saying, according to their own rules, Muhammad Hijab and Orthodox Muslim, yes, we're not supposed to be interacting with these guys. But if they have a bigger channel with a bigger following, there could be benefits in doing all this haram interaction stuff. But if they have a smaller channel, no, you don't do it. And he's literally going around trying to get everyone with a bigger channel to interact with him. Sorry, dude.
His initial critique of Libyano was you're a clout chaser, and now he's saying clout chasing. Like, this is definitely some clout chasing.
Yeah. So everything he denied, he's admitting to. He's just calling it a different. He's just not calling it clout chasing.
Yeah, he's calling it benefiting Islam. That's what he's calling it.
Yeah. So no, I mean, just imagine that.
Is benefiting.
Yeah, just imagine you see me eating a sandwich and you say, David, what are you doing? Eating a sandwich. And I go, what? I'm not eating a sandwich. How dare you? All I do is put the sandwich in my mouth and I take a bite and I chew it up. And what do you mean? What do you mean eating? I don't know what eating. I'm not eating. I'm just doing all this stuff. And then
what eating? What eating, man? And it's like, you're just benefiting your health. That's all you're doing. You're eating. You're benefiting your health. Benefiting Islam. That's what it is.
Nobody really cares about them. But these people, believe it or not, have influence over our community. Muslims consume this vile man's content, believe it or not. Avery has Muslims requesting on his panel every single day, trying to talk to him. Mm-hmm. He has Muslims consuming his content.
They're not the frontliners of the Dawah scene. You are, bro.
So brother, if you're not going to refute him, then who is?
You think I would refuted him? I've refuted him bad times before, bro.
Oh, so now,
yeah, right.
This
is the guy who ended Avery's career.
Yeah, this guy ended. I was wondering. I was like, hey, who ended Avery's career? It's this guy. Yeah. It's this guy. We don't know who he is, but it's this guy.
So he's pointing out here that he's the solution to this problem. He's the one that's going to end Avery's career. Like, this is Libyano. Was like, you guys can't do it. I have to do it. Muhammad Hijab couldn't do it. Ali Dawah couldn't. Hey, go down the list. Uthman, Sheikh Uthman ibn Fibin couldn't do it. Hamza couldn't do it. Mansour couldn't do it. Go down the list. They couldn't do it. Libyano was like, I have to do it. Well, guess what? Jake said that because of Libyano's debate with Avery, he got tons of messages, people getting doubts because of his debate with Avery. So he's thinking he's helping the Ummah. He's helping solve problems. We're going to put a shutdown to their Islamophobic rhetoric and blah, 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 blah. Well, guess what? You're causing Muslims to doubt. According to Jake. Yep. Did I say that or did Jake say that? Jake said it. Go to Jake. Jake said that because of you, he's getting messages. I want to make sure I'm quoting correctly. Saying that they have doubts. That's exactly what Jake said.
We have Caleb here who says,
keep
David.
It up, Libyano.
Caleb says, David, he said that is Avery's mistake, giving smaller people platforms like him in their debate. He said if he was Avery, he would have declined it, and Avery messed up and grew him. Guys, yeah, he may have said that. That sounds like something he would say. You don't get the point. You don't get the point here. They're extremely short-term thinkers, right? So you take a guy, all of a sudden he interacts with a big channel. Yeah, that guy will get a little boost. We're fine with these guys getting a boost. Fine with it. You got to find out who the narcissists are. That's how you wreck Islam. And in our minds, hey, anyone can come along, some new bag of tricks, get some attention early on. 2 or 3 years later, everyone's figured out all the tricks anymore. They don't work, and the guy starts plummeting. They play the extreme short game. Anything for any attention, any lie you need to tell in the midst of a discussion or a debate doesn't matter as long as you get the cheap debate point. Any little clip you can get, they'll just cling to that. That's enough for them. Notice it's all extremely short-term thinking. I don't realize this pattern of screaming for attention just to get some quick bit of attention for yourself or your channel or some quick boost in popularity. If it's just going to go down in flames a year or 2 years later or something like that, go for it. Go for it. We don't care. We're happy to help you guys with that process. Happy to help that keep going. Happy to help that keep going. So
Libyano's just doing it too early. He's too early.
Yeah,
premature. It's a
quickly,
premature
man.
breakdown.
Yeah, you're a premature. I don't know what to call you.
I'll step down, brother. No worries. It's okay. I'll step down. You refute him. How about
Why
that?
would I?
Let's
That's the point that I'm trying to make.
It's okay, brother. Let's switch spots because because you came up here and you're saying no, we shouldn't debate him, but now you're the one who's gonna refute him, right?
Yeah, so that's not what I said.
I
said
so now you're not
critiquing
debating them anymore. Now you expose yourself because you're the one. You just admitted that you've debated them.
Yeah, I have in the past, and I've never debated him again after he blasphemed.
Okay,
and you still indulge in that.
Okay,
That's
good.
a
So
lie.
who's gonna refute them?
What?
No, you
Like,
don't
what
have
is
to
lying
refute
about
them.
this?
These people, they're not going to come to Islam. They're never going to come to Islam.
Sorry. Who told you don't have to? Where'd you get
You
this
don't.
from?
Why would you engage in someone that
Okay,
blasphemes?
brother,
Does that not what the
just one
Quran
second.
says?
Brother, who told you don't have to?
The Quran says it. Now what? When the Quran says
The Quran-
don't indulge
the
in
Quran,
conversations
Allahu
with the
Akbar.
people that blaspheme, right?
Okay, brother. Finish the ayah, first of all.
Finish the ayah. I'm not a hafiz of the Quran. I know that's in the
Allahu
Quran.
Akbar.
I know my
Quote
Quran, bro.
Quote half an ayah. So clearly you don't know what you're talking about. Number one.
So does the Quran not say that? Yes or no?
Number two.
So what does it
brother,
say?
Number two. The ayah says, "Do not sit with them."
Do you sit with Avery on the debate?
Oh.
Let me finish, brother.
Hey, this is the point that Muhammad Hijab was making. He's like, it says don't sit with them, but we're not sitting with them. We're
not
refuting
sitting with them.
It's like
We're just chatting over a live stream. I'm sitting here and he's sitting there, but technically we're not in the same room. We're on the same
not
live
sitting.
stream, but so we're not really sitting with them. See, we're
learned
not
that one from
we're not
Muhammad
going
Hijab.
against Islam, guys. This what's going on here. This whole discussion. This is what I still want to make a video on it. I need to. This is what I've been calling the Dawah dilemma. Right? It's if you engage and debate, you get cooked. You get cooked, and you end up embarrassing Islam. If you don't, you say, "Oh, you're boycotted. We're not interacting with you. You're mean. We're not talking to you." You look like you look like you're scared to engage. You lose either way. You're stuck. You stuck. If you engage with us, if you debate us, you lose. If you don't, then it looks like you're running. So you're just screwed either way, guys. And guess what? We don't need you. We don't need you to do what we're doing. You need us. You're just stuck, man. There's no way to go. And so you see it being debated out right now. Guess what? Duck Lips here makes a perfectly valid point. If we don't refute what these guys are saying, then their stuff's just going to carry on, and it's going to keep causing doubts. And the other guy, well, you're not supposed to be engaging with them, so just don't do it. You're stuck either way. You're stuck either way. But these are the Dawah wars that are going on right now.
The ayah says, "Do not sit with them." It doesn't say, "Do not refute them."
That's
Because
not
sitting
an
with- Let me finish.
Exactly what Muhammad
Let me
Hijab said.
finish. The ayah says, "Do not sit with them," meaning do not be friendly or be cordial or be in their presence as they insult the ayat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It doesn't say, "Do not refute
Do they
them."
insult the ayat of Allah?
Of course they do. What
So
the
why'd
heck
you
are
sit with
talking
them?
about?
So why'd you sit with them?
Do you know the difference between sitting
No.
with them and
Why'd you
refuting
sit with
them?
them if they insult the ayat of Allah?
I don't. Sorry, I've never seen a da'i sit with Avery.
Huh?
I have to say, at the last debate con, wasn't Jake and Speaking and several other Muslims just sitting with me?
Yep.
Sneaking even offered me a meal. Said,
Yep.
hey.
Daniel sat with Avery too,
Yep.
right?
These guys
Was that in
these
person?
guys love to sit down and chat. We're
Was that in person?
we're
Oh no,
best
he
buddies,
sat
man.
with you in person. Yeah, he sat with you in person. Yeah, he sat with you in person. And oh yeah, with Avery, that was an online thing, right? But I think
Yeah.
he's gonna be. But yeah, he sat down with Jake. They did an in-person thing, right, in Texas, right?
I even got Daniel shaking my hand, Sheikh Uthman shaking my hand. Everyone loves the Dizzle, man. See, that's the thing. Their religion tells them one thing, but they just love me too much deep down. They won't admit it, but they know it.
They reinterpret the Quran just so they can sit down with you.
Just to hang out with the Dizzle. Oh my goodness. Good times.
I've never seen a da'i sit with Avery.
What are you trying to say, bro?
Do you know what sitting means?
No, what's
Yes,
sitting?
I know what
Do
sitting
not
means.
sit with
Yes.
them.
Hey, you know what we should do?
Do you know what that means?
I have a that clip right there, and then just show all the debates that Avery's had with people sitting down with him, and you too. And who else are they going to include? AP as well. Whoever else they would say is off limits for blaspheming the ayat of Allah.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. I mean, to go with that literal of an interpretation, it's only condemning sitting with them. Oh, so we can stand there and hang out and hold hands and sing Kumbaya all day long, as we don't sit. If we sat together, that would be a problem. But if we're just standing together chatting, there's no problem right there, right? Or if we chat online, right, then there's no problem. That's how he's interpreting it. Yeah, just as long as you don't sit down. I mean, one person could sit down, but as long as the other person's standing up, then you're not violating the Quran there. Really? You think that's all the Quran is saying? So you could just hang out all day. You could we could go hiking together, go rock climbing together, go parasailing together, travel around the world together as besties, high-fiving each other all day, as long as we don't sit down together. That's how he's interpreting it.
Of course. You know what? His best buddy, Central Dawah, he hugged Avery when they met at Balboa Park. He hugged him. He got a lot of trouble for that.
As long
but
as
he didn't sit. I'll give him that. He didn't sit.
He hugged. Where does it say don't hug them? Where does it say don't hug them?
It doesn't say don't hug them. It doesn't say don't hug them.
If you've been refuted by orthodox lips.
Yes, around their presence.
Okay, what does it mean?
Sitting around their presence.
Does it mean do not refute them?
That's not analogous. Refuting them for what? What benefit does that bring to the ummah, bro?
Dude,
what benefit
you don't even know how to speak English. I'm not giving an analogy.
What?
I'm with Orthodox lips here. He's saying, I asked what it said. I'm not giving you an analogy. I'm asking what the verse says.
But this is what I'm telling. This is what I'm saying. Libyano, welcome to our world. This is what we have to deal with. You guys misuse words. You misuse words in this discussion, Libyano. That's what we have to deal with. So he's like, "What are you talking about?" Like now he's seeing it. He's getting it. He's like, "Oh, this is what the Christians have to deal with." Like, this is it, man. When you start saying things like you can call. Analytically, Allah is the Father. Analytically, He's the Father. Like, you don't know what you're talking about, dude. You don't know what you're talking about. Just like with this guy, he's misusing words. Yes, but you also do that too. That's all of the Dawah guys do.
You said analytically.
Well, that's what he said, right? He said Allah is analytically the Father.
No. Just stuff makes me think of weird, dumb stuff. Like I said, the stroking the beard, that made me think of the Key and Peele skit, and then analytically, that reminded me of alphabet aerobics, man. Alphabet aerobics. Those artificial amateurs aren't at all amazing. Analytically, I assault, animate things. Broken barriers bounded by the bomb beat buildings. I'm broken basically. I'm bombarding. I should do that. I should do that live one day. Funny.
What's the difference between don't sit and don't refute? What's the difference between sitting and refuting?
In general, sitting around them, having a conversation, yes. Mm-hmm. But then the refuting part, even if I was to grant you, that doesn't bring any benefit to the ummah.
Good. Yeah, no. So you live in a different universe. What are you talking about? Okay. Of course, refuting them brings a benefit. Of course. As a matter of fact, you wouldn't know. But I have hundreds of DMs and emails of Muslims that email me, that consume their content, and that receive doubts from the arguments that they hear because they're not well equipped. Orthodox Muslim, please, I don't want to expose anyone. Wallahi, if you see my email inbox, and I don't want to say this because I don't want them to think this is a win.
It's a win.
But since you're here
and you
want to do the talk, we'll do the talk.
Uh-huh.
If you read my email inbox,
We can.
Muslims
We'll
email
take your
me,
word for it.
brother, I am on the verge of kufr and apostasy because of this and that, because of this video, because of this argument.
Told him to go to the
Brother,
sheikhs. You know
let
the
me
sheikh.
finish. Brother, you think your local imam can refute the Islamic dilemma? Let's be serious, brother. Let's not.
Your
Did you just hear
local
what he
imam
said?
can't refute the Islamic. Oh,
Did
wait
you
a
hear what he said?
minute.
I'm
So the
going
doubt
to
is
replay.
connected to
I'm
the
going to
Islamic
replay that
dilemma.
entire section. What's that?
The doubt is connected to the Islamic dilemma. So he's saying the Islamic dilemma is causing the whole ummah doubt. Wow. Hundreds of emails. You guys heard it here. He's admitting, keep using the Islamic dilemma. Don't listen to Muslims that say, oh, we refuted it. Watch this video. This guy who is pioneering this like stupid conscious edits things and whatever else he says, and the general confirmation, apparently that's not good enough for his people because they're still emailing him saying, I've got doubts, man. I've got doubts. So keep praying for these Muslims, guys, because they're going to him for help and they are not getting the answers.
You hear this, guys? His email box is full. I've got doubts about the Islamic dilemma. Everything is destroying my faith. Meanwhile, though, yes, Islam is taking over the world. Behind the scenes, he just admitted it. Oh my goodness! And then he's like, what are they supposed to do? He's like, tell them to go to their imams. He goes, how are any of these guys going to answer the Islamic dilemma? He's saying their imams can't answer this Islamic dilemma. He said, guys, we're going to replay that whole scene there because that's awesome stuff. That's awesome stuff.
Oh,
Okay.
man. Someone said, let him cook.
Brings a benefit. Of course. As a matter of fact, you wouldn't know, but I have hundreds of DMs and emails.
Hundreds.
Of Muslims that email me, that consume their content, and that receive doubts from the arguments that they hear because they're not well equipped. Orthodox Muslim, please, I don't want to expose anyone. Wallahi, if you see my email inbox, and I don't want to say this because I don't want them to think this is a win, but since you're here and you want to do the talk, we'll do the talk.
Hey, you know what we need to combine this with? We need to put this clip together with our avalanche of apostasy stuff because it just reminded me of Asadullah Ali. When he was giving a talk, and he took it down right afterwards because he saw people were using it, and they tried to take it down, but people had already recorded it. But this was Asadullah Ali, and he was saying, and he's talking to Muslims. He's talking about the desperate situation. He says, I've met hundreds of people around the world who are in mosques. He said, there are those who've memorized the Quran. There are those they're in madrasas. They're going to Islamic school. They're leading the prayers, and they confide in me secretly. I don't believe in this stuff. And so it's like that, right? He's like, I'm getting messages all the time. This is destroying. I have doubts. This is everywhere apparently, but it's good when they acknowledge it publicly, like he's doing right here. But let's hear him out. And everyone be sensitive. You got to understand from their perspective, it's very heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's definitely not a W. Definitely not a W. Mm-hmm.
If you read my email inbox, Muslims email me, brother, I am on the verge of kufr and apostasy because of this and that, because of this video, because of this argument.
Told him to go to the sheikhs. You know the sheikh.
Go to the sheikh.
Brother, you think your local imam can refute the Islamic dilemma? Let's be serious, brother.
They can't.
Let's.
Whoa! Wait, I thought it's this weak argument, and anyone can see right through it. He's saying, let's be honest. The local sheikh or imam, they would get crushed, and we've seen that. We've seen that when we show up to the Dawah booths. They can't answer it at all. Neither can their top Dawah guys, but their top Dawah guys know how to sound like they're saying something serious in response. For people who can't follow the argument. This is classic.
You know, this is like seeing the fruit of that labor. It's like amazing he's telling us that we kind of knew this too because like Bro Haji was like, I'm getting tons of Muslims asking me how to respond to this, which means they weren't satisfied with any of the other Dawah guys responding to it. So they're like asking new Dawah guys to respond to it, or not like new as in like they're new on the scene, but like new as in people who haven't answered it before, tried to answer it before. Sajid tried, Muhammad Hijab tried, Daniel tried, Jake tried, all these guys tried, and he's telling us he still gets hundreds of emails. I have a feeling that there's some well-known people that have doubts too, because he said, I don't want to expose anyone. Like if he just got some random email from a random Muslim, it wouldn't be exposed.
You're not even thinking about exposing someone like that, right?
So yeah, there must be someone that's like known, or people that are known that have doubts about this. And we know that they do that. Like, remember with your debate with Muhammad Hijab, Shamsi expose their WhatsApp chats, and he was in, because now they're not friends anymore. Oh, surprise, shocker! That, you know, some Dawah guys broke up and they're now sworn enemies. Well, he was confiding in him about all these. Hey, if David Wood says that the Quran is eternal and Allah is eternal, and there's like two different eternal, how do I respond? What's the best way to respond to that? Or, hey, when they say that the Injil, like he quoted chapter 6 verse 115, 114, 115, that it's the word of Allah and it cannot change. Allah's word cannot change. And they say that that's about the Injil. What do I say to that? And so behind the scenes, we kind of knew like this stuff was going on. Like, we'd see it here and there, but now he's telling us by the hundreds. Praise God. We're so happy to hear that, man. That's that. I mean, this is like a praise report. We should call this the praise report. This is the praise report. Hundreds of people getting doubts from the Islamic dilemma. And thank you, Libyano, for spilling the beans and letting us know. So now we can rejoice. Now we can be happy. And now we can continue to pray for them that they continue to leave Islam and come to the Lord Jesus Christ. That's our prayer. Ah, man. Great stuff. Great stuff.
I might make this my video for tomorrow. Just add a little bit of commentary to this awesome stuff.
Yep.
Let's see if he.
Let's not be stupid.
Why do we entertain the Islamic dilemma? Who cares?
Brother, it's not. Oh my God, brother,
That's
it's
why.
not about entertaining or not. It's about.
Well, you've got the Islamic dilemma in your head 24/7.
Just look, brother, look.
Did you hear what he said? He said, "You got the." First of all, he said, "Why should we entertain it?" Yeah. Just keep quiet about it and don't respond.
Yeah.
That'll help.
Yeah.
That's what you guys did for years. That's what you tried for years. You tried ignoring it, and then everyone caught on. And then now Christians are catching on, and now you guys try the Dawah script, and the Christians go, "What? You said our Bible's been corrupted? Oh, guess you haven't read the Quran." And they start going with it, and this guy's saying, "Why even entertain it?" And then Libyano, "Are you kidding me?
Everybody,
are you kidding
your
me?
cousins have your everyone has doubts. Everyone, including your cousin, has doubts because of the Islamic dilemma. That's why."
But this is the thing. It's like they're both right and they're both wrong. It's an instance of the Dawah dilemma.
It's like a catch-22. Yeah.
If you respond to the Islamic dilemma, you get exposed for your response sucking and not working. If you ignore it, it looks like you're running from the argument and you can't answer it. You can't win. That's just what happens when you guys have these problems in your religion, right? It eventually gets exposed and then you're stuck no matter what you do.
Wow.
Brother, look.
I bet you Libyano is one of the 2,000 people watching this right now. Thank you. I just want to thank you, Libyano, personally. Thank you for this content, man. You knew it was going to happen. You knew Christians were going to take it. We want to thank you for that. We know you're watching. He's one of the 2,000. Oh, it's 2004. Oh, look at that. Beautiful.
Libyano took one for the team. He took one for the team. Thank you.
Yeah, keep up the thumbs up, guys, so that way it keeps on the algorithm. And hopefully it gets into all those Muslims algorithms who have these doubts. They see this. But yeah, this is like I was saying before this point came up, was like I was talking with Avery and someone that like monitors his emails as well, like because he gets like hundreds and hundreds of like kind of like you get like hundreds of thousands of emails. He was saying that without exaggeration, that he hasn't seen one email about a Christian saying that they watched Libyano's videos and it caused them doubts. Not one email. And this is like
they get all kinds of messages saying, "What do I do? I don't know what to do. Please restore my faith. I need a boost to my iman." Mm-hmm. Let's take some super chats, man. This is a good time. This is
like music to our Muslims can't relate to this, but it's like music to our ears. I know Muslims can't relate to that, but.
Islam true, can prove it. Have email FDA prophet. That is powerful. You need more topical playlist folders.
Oh, they want to have some more playlists?
Okay. Yo, I have a job interview tomorrow. I pray I get it. Yeah, hope that goes well for you.
Pray you get it.
I declare this amateur hour. That's good. Now I have 100% confirmation from Allah. Islam is true. A demon appeared and told me. Yep, that's worked for Muhammad. So a super chat. Yeah. A super chat per day keeps the jinn away. It sure does. Let's see. Jai, this could be happening. Points at chat. This was from earlier. I don't know what this is in reference to. It was from like an hour ago.
Oh, okay.
Jai, this could be happening. Points at chat.
Because okay. So when I point, so sometimes the things are mirrored. So when I'm pointing, I'm trying to point at Libyano. So I was saying how like
yeah,
we're
you
saying
did.
things
Yeah,
could be
okay.
worse than
No,
the
I saw
audio
that
issues.
too. I
Yeah.
saw that too. You were pointing at the chat. Yeah.
Sometimes, guys, the like on StreamYard, for example, it mirrors your camera. So when you're pointing like left, it goes right or left. So I don't know. I never which direction to point. I go for one. I hope I hit it.
Well, you missed that one.
Yeah, I
The
missed
power
that.
of
Sorry, chat. It wasn't you guys. It wasn't you guys. It was him. It was Libyano.
power of orthoducklips was too much and temporarily zooted the stream. Yes, he did. My Islamic Dilemma hoodie came Wednesday. I've already had people asking me what it is and what it means, so I've been pushing Chris Frost's book. Awesome, The Islamic Dilemma. Hey, that's awesome. That's awesome strategy there. Get the Islamic Dilemma hoodie, and when people ask you about it, tell them to get the book.
Yeah. And
Big John Steele.
Hey, yeah, we're just talking about the Islamic Dilemma. So yeah, Chris Frost's book, but way better than Jack Frost. Definitely keep recommending that.
Big John Steele showed that Muslims can't even make an argument for Islam without bringing in Christianity to attack. Yeah, I hear that's what happened on Hijab stream. Hijab couldn't even make a case for Islam without attacking Christianity. Libyano is a more fruity Drake.
People say that he looks like Drake. I guess I don't know. I don't really see it.
They both wear the hat like that. Islam doesn't need Dawah when Groypers and Orthobros online promote it like crazy. Christian accounts with 500,000 following are friends with Dawah guys. Yep, these are good times for it. Dave, your son's video is awesome.
Hey, that's our
awesome
brother
there.
Hussein.
Yep. It's Hussein. Which is worse, in your opinion, Misyar marriage or Mutta marriage? Ironic duck lips. Claim spits on. Well, I mean, Misyar could be done in a bunch of different ways. If it's used as basically mutta marriage, I'd say it's worse because the mutta marriage, at least both parties are agreeing to what's going on up front. Whereas with Misyar, you marry a woman, you just know you're planning to divorce her. And so, but what are your thoughts on that?
Just can't tell her. You just can't tell her. Oh, I just want to say, everybody has heard who, Libyano, we were talking about this GoFundMe thing that he had. Well, that incident, that medical incident that he had was in Morocco. The question was, what was he doing in Morocco in the first place? We know that after his altercation with Chris speakers, we were just talking about Chris's book. Shout out to Chris, his book on Amazon. Hopefully we get keep it on number 1 for evangelism and Quran and all that good stuff. But it's also on Logos as well, and you get or pre-order. But that altercation with Ozair, his friend Ozair, and Libyano, he was before that altercation took place. He was telling people there was a older Pakistani guy who was like saying, "What were you guys doing in Morocco?" And he goes, "Oh, I know what you were doing in Morocco." And they were laughing and giggling, it's like a big open secret. Like, yeah, we know what you're doing in Morocco.
We know what they go to Morocco for.
Yeah, so speaking about Misyar Muta, this guy knows all about that, and he literally says that's why he goes to Morocco, but he's like wink wink, wink wink, like wink wink. That's not what. But they're laughing about it, they're joking about it. They know that everybody knows in the Dawah community why they go to Morocco.
Everyone knows why these guys go to Morocco, guys. They go there for Muta. Thank you, Dr. Wood, for recommending Faith of the Fatherless. I've been reading it, and it's fascinating. Is there anything like it for Muslims? I'm not aware of anything, but in the sort of appendix at the end, that definitely applies to Islam, even though he doesn't mention it. David, I tried to find the Al-Zut hadith, but I couldn't find it. Is it in Sahih al-Bukhari? No, that would be Musnad Ahmed. And if you go to one of my original videos, I have it on the screen, and I think I link to where you can find it. So yeah. Yep. Off topic, but any idea how Michelle is doing? It's been so long since she posted. The Dawah trolls went after her, and she married a black man. It wasn't Dawah trolls that she was worried about. It was Christians. It was Christians saying that she shouldn't get married. She shouldn't get remarried after Nabil. She should be a widow for the rest of her life. And she's like, you have no basis for that biblically or anything else. And they just kept harassing her. And finally, she's like, I'm done with this. I'm not interested. So Christians ruined that one.
This comment when he said she married a black man, I was like, oh, that's an interesting comment. But it must be the Muslims who are pointing that out. And I was actually thinking about this earlier.
Well, before that, she married a Pakistani.
Well, no, what I'm saying is that pointing out that he's a black man is because that's another reason why the Muslims don't like Avery. It's not just because he wrecks them and destroys all their arguments, and he's really good at what he does. He's charismatic. He can match them on that level. He can also match them on the intellectual level. They really don't like him. One of the reasons is because he's black. And think about this too. Who in the Dawah world, who's like their black, Dawah guys? Like, there's a reason why, guys. There's a reason why. There's people who have tried and they can never make it. Why? Because there's just this inbuilt racism into the Muslim world. And you might think like, Libyano, this guy, he's from Africa, or Muhammad Hijab, they're from Africa. That doesn't mean that they're not racist towards people that are black or darker skinned just because they're Africans. There's a thing within you could say colorism or something. I'm not sure the exact way to say it, but these guys are very, very, very racist against people who have darker skin. And so not only do you not see Dawah guys that are black that take off in the Muslim world, you also see a lot of hatred towards Christians, Avery and other brothers, and other brothers and sisters who are doing Christian work towards Muslims, and they get a lot of extra hate because of their black.
If they're not supposed to sit with the Christians, why do they whine to come to the West? Why doesn't he just go off to Afghanistan? Well, it's not specific. I mean, the issue is with people who are going to insult or mock Islam or Allah's revelations and so on. Not supposed to have anything to do with us, but they need us. So, Moped sat with Al-Zut for many hours analytically. Forget this year's new topic. Let's do 10 more years of pushing the Islamic dilemma. We can. Is Libyano just speaking from his own opinion because David explains Islam better? So then if I blaspheme Muhammad, they should run from me. Haha. Yep.
Yeah, don't sit with you, run.
Duck Lips fans went to him for Zut pain relief, and all he gave them was preparation, H hijab, laser, Alan Parsons project, moon splitting. Very, very Islamophobic stuff.
Wait a minute. I just had a thought. Remember how he said it depends on the audience? It's not about the blasphemy. So it seems like at least that there's some principle that he agrees with, where if someone's blaspheming, then you shouldn't sit down with them, you shouldn't debate with them, you shouldn't talk to them, as long as they're less popular. But to justify talking to someone who's more popular, that's the justification. They have this thing called the benefit versus the harm. That was the big thing that Muhammad Hijab and Muslim Linton were talking about. So actually, he was actually saying that if there is someone who's less popular, but they blaspheme and stuff like that from Islamic standards, you shouldn't talk to them. So he's being inconsistent on that point. Yeah, he's being inconsistent.
So I guess he had a change of heart. I guess he had a change of heart since he boycotted me. Whatever it was, 6 months ago or whatever. Since he boycotted me, guess he's had a change of heart because I definitely got more subscribers than him, and I always will. So therefore, I get a free pass to rip the Quran, do whatever I want to it, blaspheme all I want. I get a free pass because I have a bigger channel. That's good to know. I like these rules.
That's it.
We had no comment there, but thank you for that. Then Sneeko is crashing out on the Ummah right now on his kick stream. Oh, there's too much Dawah drama to just even cover. There were 5 different things I could have covered today. Yo, Muslims, I know it's hard, but just accept the fact that Islam is falling and there's no parachute to slow it down or save it. That is extremely good advice. All right, let's jump back into this.
Words of wisdom.
Let's see what more hikmah. Let's see the rest of the hikmah here.
The scholars and the shuyukh are people of knowledge who indulge, most of them don't indulge in this side of things. Nobody is saying don't ask shuyukh and don't consult scholars. Scholars are the inheritors of the prophets. Scholars are, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, nobody fears Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from his servants more than the scholars. Okay, the scholars are needed.
By the way, there's a really funny
variant there. Of its own.
there's a really funny textual variant there, and it's not like in the canonical readings, but instead of it's like one little, like these little vowel points. We're gonna do something on this one day, but instead of saying that the scholars are the ones that fear Allah, it's dotted a little differently, and it says Allah fears the scholars. So
Allah's
it's
running.
actually,
He's running
yeah.
from the scholars.
Yeah, Ibn
The
Taymiyyah
scholars
talks,
have humiliated him.
Yeah, Ibn Taymiyyah talks about that. Or either Ibn Taymiyyah or Ibn al-Jazari, one of the two. They talk about that particular variant reading. It's hilarious.
Classic.
So, yeah.
This is not, if you have a master's in hadith, it's not enough to refute
Who's he talking about, David?
what goes
Who's he
on
talking
in
about?
Who do we know that has a master's in hadith? That doesn't mean you actually know how to refute stuff. He's talking about Sheikh Uthman, guys. Anyway.
in the polemic side of things. If you have a master's in Aqidah, it's still, there's more to this, okay? So, brother, don't say, refute the scholars. Brother, this is a different field, okay? So, this side is needed as much as the scholars are needed.
Wow.
All right? And if it's not myself, it's okay. Then it's someone else. I don't care. Allah can take this away from me tomorrow. Fine. But he'll replace me with someone else. That has nothing to do with me. I have genuine concern for Muslims.
Yeah. Dude, it's not so much Allah. It's us. We decide. We decide. And you're finding that out, which is why you're running to it. Can I please come on your show? Please, please, please. We decide. We decide how long you continue. We decide when you're done. So
wow,
show some respect. Show some respect.
And
He's
I don't
so
like
scared
it
for
when
the Muslims, though. He's so scared for the Muslims. I have genuine concern for the Muslims.
You
And he
should.
was just about the Islamic dilemma. He's talking about the
Yep.
Islamic dilemma. That's amazing.
Yep.
Muslims are getting shubuhat from stupid, brain-dead Christians that are
means
making
doubt.
hundreds of thousands of dollars off of them. Can you stop it? Yeah, I guess you could tell them to stop consuming their argument, but are they going to do it? No, they're not going to do it. Are they going to stop going to their lives? No, they're not. So instead of trying to stop them, at least be the means that when they go there, you're somebody to refute the nonsense that they utter.
Smart.
So you come up here and you say, "Oh, Libyano, you're begging. You want to? So what do you want? You want the Christians?
Do you know what the
to
issue
clown-"
is, yeah? Libyano,
Yeah, just 1 second, Ninja. Do you want the Christians to clown me? Is that what you want? You want them?
I'm not saying I want them to clown.
Oh,
I
you
don't
want
care
it
about
because you know what's gonna happen now?
Go on.
What's gonna happen?
Some cross-licker is gonna record this. They already probably have.
La'natullah on them. Who
They're
cares about
gonna,
them?
no, don't say La'natullah. You did it. They're gonna post
mean
it
I
on
did it?
Twitter.
Yeah.
They're gonna post it on Twitter. You know what they're gonna say? Oh, look, the Orthodox Muslim is getting his own Muslim brothers are against him.
I'm not against you, bro. I'm not against.
He
Wow.
said, I bet someone's recording this. Someone was recording this. I'm guessing it was Under the Feet of Jesus. That sounds like a Christian channel. And they're going to post this. They're going to post this on X. Well, I mean, we're watching it in a live stream. But hey, we'll post it on X too, man. We'll post that on X.
I'll post it on X. And
We
then
got you,
after
man.
that,
We got you.
I'm going to do it. Actually, I'll post it right after the stream. Right after the
All right,
stream,
guys.
I will post it on X. And then we can all thank Libyano for that. So a couple things there. He was saying doubt. Sometimes they use Arabic words and terminology because they're, he's thinking that Christians are going to be watching this. He's trying to hide what he's saying, but we all know what.
What Shubahat, man?
And yeah, what Shubahat? What doubt, man? And the other guy was saying, "May Allah's curse be upon them," and he said, "No, may Allah's curse not be upon them. You're the one who did this." So that's what the guy was saying in Arabic. He was saying, "May Allah's curse be upon them." So he wants Allah to curse us. But Libyano was saying, "No, he doesn't want Allah to curse us. It's him. He wants him to be cursed." Oh yeah, because he did insult. He brought it on himself. He said,
It's getting Shubahat in here, man.
yeah, because you know what? He got so hurt because he's a very sensitive guy, as you can tell, that people called him a stone kisser, a stone smoocher. So he tried to turn that insult around and say, that's really kind of a descriptor. We're not really, I mean, that's what they do. If you call it an insult, then, I mean, so when he says cross, he's trying to mimic the stone kisser.
Yeah, which is funny. They actually kiss the stone and they climb over. They climb over each other and basically are in a wrestling match. It's like a mosh pit from a old metal concert back in the day, trying to get to this thing so they can smooch it, and so people call them rock kissers or black stone smoochers and things like that. And he's like, I know, I'll call them cross lickers. Never seen anyone lick a cross. I mean, it may have happened, but like we're talking about stuff you guys actually do.
Yep.
Creepy.
So I thought that's where you're pulling up the Quran, because he started to insult.
No, it was just getting hot, man. It's Shuba hot. Shuba hot in here, man.
You are or not. You know the headlines, bro. Now it's too late now. Now you go on Twitter. It's going to be me and you. It's going to have 50,000 views, 100,000 views.
Yep.
And, oh, look, Muslims are saying this to the Orthodox Muslim. Now what did you do, bro?
Yep.
Now you're just making us look stupid, and you're making me look like a clown in front of hundreds of thousands of people, bro.
Yeah, look at all these people. Now everyone's going to know this guy's a clown. We didn't know before. Man. We thought he was this awesome tactical genius who only made the right moves and never did anything stupid. But now everyone's going to know he's a total clown.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah, and guess what? I mean, this is so funny, because is this guy in control? Is it his live stream? No, it's Libyano's live stream. So he's saying, all this is going to happen. You're going to make me look stupid. Why would you look stupid? Because of something that you said, right? All the things that you were saying on your stream. You could have shut this down. You could have been like, hey, you could think I'm a beggar. You think I'm a clout chaser. Okay, that's what you think, and just dropped him. No, you kept him up there. This is your fault. Don't blame him. He's not your scapegoat. You did this, Libyano, and we are going to post this on X, and hopefully we make you a false prophet. Hopefully it doesn't get 50K. Hopefully not 100K. Hopefully it gets 200K for your sake.
Do you see what you did to me when you called into my live stream and I could have kicked you or blocked you at any time? Do you see what you did? You made me say all this. Now everyone's going to use it to make fun of Dawah.
You're making us all look bad.
Now we kick
Kenny, why'd you remove him? I don't like, bro.
He said, "Why'd you remove him after all that?"
So
one of his moderators was
he's
like,
sitting here complaining, look, you're destroying me, you're destroying me, you're destroying me, you're destroying everything I'm in. They're all going to use this against me. Whoever's running it kicks the dude. And he's like, why'd you kick him?
One of his mods. Yeah, one of his mods.
Why'd you kick him?
Like, you really felt the need to come up and say that. I don't know why.
Bro, can I just make it clear that I'm not attacking you? Okay, and secondly, the issue is, just let me address one issue, okay? When you have people that are telling the Muslims, like me and everyone else, not to engage with kafirs, blasphemers, right? Is it okay for them to now...
You see him still checking his beard out? He keeps going like this every time. Like he has to check out his profile.
Haram, man.
Look at this. Hang on. Look at this.
It's like the 50th time.
Watch him. He can't...
Like me and everyone else, not to engage with kafirs, blasphemers, right?
See that?
Is it okay for them to now do it as well? Right? This is hypocrisy, bro. This is what I'm against.
Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
There's Muslims out there. I'm not going to name drop, but they know who they are.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was too busy admiring my profile and my beard.
They are telling Muslims not to indulge in conversations with the kafir who blasphemes. Okay.
Bro, drop names.
You want me to drop names?
Yeah, you came up dropping names.
Malik is one of them. Malik is one of them.
You said I'm on a payroll. You said I'm somebody's managing me. Like,
okay, wait. Malik is one of them. He's one of them who literally makes lives, right? And says that Muslims should stop engaging with people who do blaspheme. And there he is making lives. Or then he's either indulging.
Dude, who cares?
You
but that's the hypocrisy.
Isn't it funny? Like Malik too. Like he changes his mind every 5 seconds. So he's pointing out Malik's like, no, don't engage with them. They're boycotted. And then all of a sudden, hey, Sam Shamoon, debate Libyano. Like they can't make up their minds.
Yeah, he's like, who cares?
Can we not warn against this?
You care.
Brother, what does this have to do with you coming up here telling me that I'm begging for debates, I'm making you look bad, and you're forced to defend me? And I'm on a payroll, apparently. I'm on someone's payroll. What does this have to do with, like, what? You have some internalized hate against Malik and you're putting that on me, or what?
No, I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not doing that. I'm not putting the hate on you.
Can we not warn against this? What does this have to do with me? Like, why are you telling me that? What?
Yeah, so are you saying that, look, bro, just again, I'm not hating on you, and I don't know why the Muslims are saying, "May Allah curse me." I'm not a kafir, but
Whoa.
look,
Dang, they're sitting there. So I guess he's talking about the chat, and they're saying, "May Allah curse you! May Allah curse you!" He's like, I'm not a kafir, guys. They don't care.
Libyano and Muslim Lantern, these guys have like cult-like followers, and so specifically those two in particular, they have like cult-like followers, and so yeah, I'm sure this guy's this is not gonna be the end of it. He's gonna be hearing a lot from his cultists after this.
bro. At the end of the day,
Bro, brother, I don't know, like, brother, did you have, sorry, bro, but are you on your menses or something? Like, what are you doing,
nah, bro, I'm not.
You hear that?
I'm really not, bro.
He just asked if he's on his monthly menstrual cycle. I mean, he's on his monthly period. She said, "Are you on your menses?"
So what are you doing? You could, like, your name don't even sound too unfamiliar. Why'd you come up here and like start attacking me, bro?
Because
I don't get it.
I'm not attacking you, bro. I'm not. Can you stop? I'm not attacking you. I'm not attacking you, bro. If I was attacking you, and if I
You're a beggar.
Beggar, I'm not attacking you, you little beggar, you pathetic little weakling, clout-chasing beggar. I'm not attacking you.
didn't like you, then I wouldn't defend you. Now, again, I know you didn't tell me to not to defend you, but I'm doing it because you're my brother. I defend every Muslim brother on Twitter.
Okay,
I defend all of them.
You're doing a bang-up job, man. Just go around to all of them, call them all clout chasers and beggars and stuff like that, and then say, I'm not attacking you, this is me defending you. Yeah. With friends like you, man.
What are you defending me from? What's my criminal activity that needs to be defended?
I never said you have a criminal activity, bro. That's what you said.
It sounds like
did,
it,
though.
bro. If I heard
did.
you talking like that about someone, I think they're wanted on the FBI list. They're menaces to society. Oh, I have to defend you, brother. Defend me from what? What did I do? Kill someone? What did I do, bro?
No,
what are you defending me from?
Look, all I'm saying is indulging with this ugly Avery is not going to do anything for the Ummah, bro.
What?
I'm telling you, it's just not worth it. This guy
Who told you it's not going to do anything?
I'll tell you, when you are debating and wasting your time and doing these cross-exam BS, it's not gonna affect anyone.
Brother,
it doesn't matter.
It's not a waste of time, bro. It's not.
I'd rather you,
brother. You may think it is, but it's not a waste of time. Avery, unfortunately, okay. Avery started off as an irrelevant, random cross-licker on Clubhouse, and unfortunately, what he did is he started going to popular people more popular than him. He started with Sheikh Uthman, started posting videos. Sheikh Uthman started blowing up, more subs, and as he engaged with more people, I'm gonna call it like, listen, since we're being real, everybody in the Muslim community thinks they're.
Look at him still stroking his beard, man. He can't stop. He does it like compulsive. He does it compulsively. He checks his profile repeatedly, and he can't stop stroking his beard. But right now he's saying, look, I mean, this is amazing. He's saying Avery blew up by going on and going on people's channels, interacting with people who had bigger followings. Yeah. And cooking them. And then that's what made people start paying attention to Avery. And now he's like biggest dude out there doing this stuff. Which is why these guys keep trying to copy him and they just can't do it. Why? Because Avery's smarter and better than you guys. Anyway, yeah, so that's why they tried everything. They tried copying Avery like dot for dot, letter for letter, and they couldn't do it. Like even his profile pic, they picked the same little background, blue background. They tried everything. Let's copy him. And you could see, it's like, oh, this really worked for Avery. This is what we need to do. And it doesn't work for you. Why? Because you suck. You suck. And you're stupid. And you do super dumb things. And you listen to stupid people like Malik.
Superman. This is the issue.
I'm not rejecting that. That's
everybody in the Muslim community thinks they're Superman. So they want to take everybody on. And so they take somebody on. They make them look good. They blow them up even more. And now we're at a point where the guy has 700K. He's touching a milli. He's making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. It's too late, bro. Somebody's got to
hundreds of thousands. I'd be, hey, where's my cut, man?
Refute him. Somebody's got to refute him, bro. And you see what they're doing to the Orthodox Muslim. They're what's it?
make me big screen. Make me big screen. Give me big screen real quick. This is the issue. This is the issue we're talking about, okay? Not you especially, but everyone else. You see this cafe, right? He's blaspheming. We got Central loving the ego and loving the views. We got this guy blaspheming, insulting Allah and Aisha. He's still sitting on the
Okay.
panel. This is the issue we're talking about, bro.
Okay, bro. Look.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
So I'm trying to figure out what was going on there. So Central was on a panel, and what was going on? What was the complaint?
I couldn't
I
figure it
don't
out.
recognize the people that were.
Yeah, I couldn't
recognize
figure it
people
out
who were there.
from that.
Okay.
So I don't know if look, I don't even like Central, but what was that supposed to show? He didn't do nothing wrong in that.
What do you mean he didn't do nothing wrong?
Well, what did he do? Somebody blasphemed in the comments.
In the panel as well. He's on the panel, bro.
Somebody blaspheming on the panel.
As well, yes, and he's still indulging in conversation. This is what we're trying to say, bro.
Okay.
This is the
Okay.
issue.
Well. Look. Okay. So he made a whatever. He made a mistake. No problem. Talk to him.
I did talk to him, and he blocked me. You know, he blocked me, right?
Okay, but brother, what does that have to do with me, bro?
It's because you're also the front line, not just Central Dawah. You're on the front line. Central Dawah's on the front line.
Brother, the whole Muslim community.
Central Dawah's front line.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how does that make like this guy? If they're talking about not giving people clout, like you don't, no one goes to Central for clout. Like this is what are you talking about?
If Central Dawah is your front line, you guys got
Yeah.
problems, man. You got way bigger problems than Orthodox lives here. Central's on the front lines. You have Martin here saying Avery blew up because he's personable, charismatic, and knowledgeable. It's entertaining. They get no credit. They get no credit for being his fall guys. That is correct.
Has been on my ass nonstop for the past week. Why?
Who? The Warner?
No zoot.
Because I have a filthy
You gotta
mouth.
say, dude, you gotta
mouth
say no
against
zoot after you say
blasphemers.
that.
No zoot. No zoot.
I'm the last person who tolerates blasphemers, dude. I'm the last person who tolerates blasphemers.
You're the last person who tolerates blasphemers, dude. I sit here doing this pretty darn regularly whenever you guys cross a line. And then what happens yesterday? David, can I come on your stream, please? Can I? And I say, no, get out of here. How dare you even think that you could be on my show? But please, can I come? Pull me up, man. Send me the link. No. I don't tolerate these guys at all. Come on, dude.
Everybody's on my ass. Orthodox Muslim, you're so rude. Orthodox Muslim, you cuss too much against these blasphemers. Orthodox Muslim, this. I don't tolerate blasphemers, bro. I blaspheme the shit out of their gods when they do it to me. So this
how is
topic
that
is
line
obvious.
that's Quran
Wait,
6108?
he said they're God?
Yeah,
Wait,
blaspheme.
yeah, so two things. Yeah, two things there. He said he blasphemes their God, which is condemned by Surah 6, verse 108. You'd be allowed to do it if people weren't in a position to retaliate by mocking Islam and mocking Muhammad and mocking Allah and so on. But Surah 6, verse 108 says, hey, if this is gonna make people do it back to you, do not do it. He says, I'll do it anyway. But notice he said, blaspheme their God. The Quran says, our God and your God is one. And so you're just blaspheming Allah. Huh. This guy blasphemes Allah? This is weird, man.
Weird
Not
Muslim.
towards
Yeah,
It's a
weird
weird
Muslim.
Muslim.
Yeah, he's basically bragging, ha ha, I don't have to follow the Quran. I don't care at all what Allah says. I'm a devout Muslim.
all right, and I try not to indulge with blasphemers as much as I can. But sometimes, bro,
You just typed
when
me
you're
yesterday.
in a situation and you're forced to do it, sometimes you have to do it. And maybe you're forced to do it because of some circumstances and you see a greater wisdom. Whatever. The point is, somebody has to be there, bro, to refute these guys. Because you want to know why?
Go on.
I've been saying this for a long time. We suck, bro. We suck so bad. The Dawah scene has
Wow.
sucked for a long time, bro.
Dude, that's a thumbnail right there.
How did I miss that? Again, I was listening to it earlier, and I remembered the part where he was talking about
man.
all the people messaging him about all their doubts and stuff like this. But this is like that needs to be combined with Muhammad Hijab going off. You make me sick.
Yeah.
I make me sick. We all should be sick together. We suck. We're the worst. And now you've got him. Dawah sucks, man. We suck. We suck. These are awesome clips, man.
I mean, we already knew that from what Malik said they do behind the scenes, but he's just out there saying it in the public now. This is what we do. So it's like, whoa, okay. He's just out in the open saying that.
This is just crazy. Oh, gosh. Hats off to, I guess it's Under the Feet of Jesus who was recording. Hats off for recording this. I mean, just think, if this had disappeared, we would have never had these awesome admissions right here. This is Orthodox Muslim admitting how bad these Dawah guys suck, him included. Let's see.
I've been saying this for a long time. We suck, bro. We suck so bad. The
Good
Dawah
point.
scene
Best point
has
you've ever made.
sucked for a long time, bro.
This guy gets
We
it.
got too many lazy people. They're too lazy to keep up. They're too lazy to open up a damn book and read, right? And they're too critical of each other. And everybody wants to play Superman. The
This
Christians,
guy?
on the other hand, they lick
He's saying they're
crosses,
too critical of each other? Man, like, they're too critical of each other. You just said the whole community is terrible. But everyone else is too critical.
three guys.
All right, cool.
Yeah, we got some good clips here, man. We got some good
That is
clips.
awesome. That's awesome.
But they got some form of structure where, look, if Avery wants to blockball the Orthodox Muslim and boycott him, everybody's on board. Nobody's debating the Orthodox Muslim. Why? The Orthodox Muslim is trouble, and if he keeps debating these guys with numbers, then he's going to skyrocket. So we got to stop that from happening.
Did you just hear that, guys? Did you just hear that? He says Avery can
rewrite
blacklist him, and we'll all get on board. Why? Because we're worried about him doing his powerful Dawah. No. You've known this is a line. Don't be going after people's families. Don't be going after people's wives. And on top of that, if you're the guy calling for boycotts, okay, that's going to come back to haunt you, because then when you want to debate, we're going to say, nope, you've done this and this, and you've gone after people's wives, so you're boycotted. Other than that, dude, we have zero problem with anyone debating you. If you hadn't gone after Avery's wife and you wanted to debate Sam, you could have debated Sam. Well, Sam probably would have come up with a reason to back out, because he gets super scared of actual debates. That's why he's only done a couple of ever. He has to really work himself up, and I don't think he'd do that against Orthodox here. But like, what planet does this guy live in? It's like, you've known that's a line for years. That's what started all the Quran desecration. You guys never saw me do that. I mean, the only time you ever saw me do something to a Quran before hijab started going after people's wives, and it wasn't Christian guys' wives. He went after the ex-Muslim atheists' wives. Before that, the only time you guys ever saw me do something to a Quran was when Muslims started saying a cat will not walk on the Quran, and they started sharing videos everywhere, and they're spamming, this is the proof, this is the proof, this is the proof. I'm like, okay, you guys just came up with a scientific experiment here, that this is how we can verify the Quran is the word of God. A cat will not walk on your book, right? That's what you're saying in all these videos, right? So I have to test this now, right? So I put Qurans down in front of a cat. Cat walked all over him. Cat walked all over him instantly. Oh my goodness, why are you desecrating our book? You guys set that up as your new proof. And you were getting millions of views on these stupid videos. So I responded, and that shut it down. But anyway, apart from that, you guys never saw me ripping Qurans, eating Qurans, burning. You never saw me doing any of that stuff. Till what? Till you guys started going, oh, we're going after people's wives now. Guess what? That should be a big clue for you. This is a line you don't cross, or we're completely changing the way things work if you cross that line. And then what does this guy do earlier this year? Tactical genius that he is. I'm going to make a video calling Avery's wife a whore. That'll go over well. Oh my goodness, why am I boycotted now? Guys, please don't boycott me. Please. You knew the rules. Yep. You chose to violate them. And that's up to you. We don't stop you from violating the rules. We just let you know what the consequences are for violating the rules. And now you're in the consequence zone. Welcome to the consequence zone. All you can do is whine.
Welcome to the consequence zone.
Welcome to consequences.
And they're all on board, whether Orthodox, Catholic, whatever. We're all Sunni, and we're eating each other. Everybody hates each other, bro.
That's true. You guys do hate each other.
We suck so bad. And look, they're gonna.
You do.
put it on Twitter. Orthodox Muslim admit whatever, bro.
Let them,
Whatever.
bro. Let them. Doesn't matter.
That's the truth, bro. Somebody's got.
At least he knows us well enough to know this is the sort of thing we love sharing. Hats off to him.
He's got some self-awareness.
Yeah, he's got like 1 milliliter of hikmah, unlike some of the other Dawah guys who have 0. He has a milliliter of hikmah.
Say, we suck. We need to read some books and stop being lazy and comfortable with, like, bro, we're still living in 2005. Things have changed, and that's it, bro. So somebody's got to do it. So who's going to do it?
You.
Who's going to do it, bro? Who's refuting these new stupid arguments they're coming up with? Logical problem of the Trinity or the Quran. Okay, logical problem of the Quran. You may think it's dumb. You may think it's silly. But Muslims actually genuinely get doubts.
Giving doubts. And where'd that argument come from? Came from them. We have the logical problem of the Trinity. And we said, using your exact same argument, you'd have to conclude there are lots of different Qurans, not one Quran. And now they're just saying, yeah, okay, they're different Qurans. And so you have other Muslims who've been told all their lives, there's only one Quran. That's why we're so different. There's only one Quran. And then they're Dawah guys, because of the logical argument, the logical problem of the Quran, are running that argument. And you guys are granting it. Yes, okay, we're forced to accept now that there are many different Qurans. And you have the people who are told all their lives, just one Quran, one Quran, one Quran. Now they're hearing, oh, there's multiple Qurans, which means what? Which means we were lied to our entire lives. Well, if we were lied to our entire lives about that by the same people who are telling us that Islam has all this evidence, maybe it's all lies. And they're realizing that, and yet there's nothing you can do about it. But I mean, think about that. Why did these Muslims hear about this argument? Because of you guys, you bunch of low hikmah dummies. You keep doing this to yourselves. You're so stupid. Zero hikmah. You got that one drop of hikmah. At least you see the problem. Other than that, you're still super low hikmah.
Man, this makes me so happy. I feel like I'm listening to a praise report right now. First, the Islamic dilemma causing so much doubt, and now it's the logical problem of the Quran, or the Quranic dilemma, which we call it that as well. The Quranic dilemma causing so many doubts. It's amazing. I love it. I love to hear this. This is so great. We love hearing that Muslims are getting doubts from the Islamic dilemma, from the Quranic dilemma, and guess what? We're just getting started.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, we're gonna. I was saying earlier that Jake did a response to the Quranic dilemma. He blundered so bad, and he's the one that was like forefronting the logical problem of the Trinity. He can't handle it. Nick from Fearless Truth completely ended Jake's career on that topic. He was like, I'm not saying there's no logical system where you can't say the Trinity is logical, just not in my system, or whatever he was saying exactly. But he ended up saying that it's not like universal. You can't make a universal claim saying that it's not logical in like any kind of sense. There could be a sense in which it's logical. So that there goes this whole thing done. Now we're turning it around on him, and he did a terrible job responding to it. Libyano tried to respond to it as well. That was the day that we went on to Avery's stream. He dropped the video before that stream because he thought he was going to like preempt whatever we were going to say. It's just great, man. This is great times. Pray for these Muslims, man. These Muslims getting tons of doubts. I don't know why they're going to him, though. But we pray, we hope that they just end up leaving Islam fully. Leave Islam, come to the Lord Jesus. Oh, this is great times, man. Loving it.
Isn't this weird? You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of like people who are kind of lost at sea and they run out of water. They'll start drinking seawater, and that just makes them thirstier. And so their thirst becomes more uncontrollable. So they'll drink more seawater, and they're actually like killing themselves. But it's like, again, it's like, why are people going to him for their doubts when these are the guys who keep propping up Islam on lies, and then the lies get exposed, and then people recognize, whoa, this is what I've been told, and it turns out to be a lie. But then they go, oh, let me go back to the same Dawah guy who's been lying to me. What is that? Again, that's like going back to seawater to quench your thirst. It's like, okay, these guys kept lying to you. You find out that they're lying, and then you go back to the same people for more lies to try and help you with your doubts. This is sick. This is demonic, man.
Oh, brother, have you heard of this bot with 3 followers? He made a video refuting you. Orthodox Muslim, have you heard of this guy from Malaysia? He's talking about the LPQ. All right, so who's going to respond to all these guys?
LPQ.
So who's going to respond to all these guys, man? Who's gonna respond?
Yeah, no,
Nobody's responding
responding
to you
to
guys.
videos is one thing, bro, but indulging with these dirty kafirs is another thing, bro.
No,
You know my point?
responding to videos.
Yeah, bro, you can't be indulging with these dirty kafirs. Was telling you how to do it. Was got the hikmah. Yeah, we know how to say. Dude, it doesn't matter what you do. Dawah is screwed. That's the takeaway. That's the takeaway. Here's how you should be doing it. You could do it like that all day long. It's not going to work. But then maybe we'll try this. It's not going to work either. You guys are cooked. Get used to it. It only gets worse for you from here. Leave Islam while you can.
Is one
You also
thing.
hear
And
you also hear the disgust in his voice when he says these dirty kafirs.
Dirty
Like
kafir.
so much disgust and hatred in his voice, and that's like what I was saying with Libyano as well. When he was talking to him, he's like, "Now I'm gonna treat you like a Christian. I'm gonna spit on you."
Yeah.
Like they really hate us. Like they really hate us. It's real.
But
It's real hatred.
and think about this. This is why these guys are so frustrated and losing it right now, right? They hate non-Muslims in general. They hate Christians. They especially hate a black Christian like Avery. They can't stand getting cooked by him. They can't stand it. They lose their minds. And this is the result. Who's destroying Islam? And they're acknowledging it. They're acknowledging it. Like my box is full of people doubting. Why? Because of all these people that we hate. Do the math, dudes.
refuting somebody live is an even bigger thing. They idolize these guys. You don't understand. Some of these guys look at Avery like he's Jesus Christ.
What?
They think Avery is the black Jesus reincarnated. They think he's so clever and smart that they actually are Christian just because of him.
What? What?
No, they just love Avery
never
because
been-
people love Avery because he keeps cooking you guys, man. Because he keeps cooking you guys. And he's like a model. He's like a model of how this should be done. He spent years learning this stuff, listening to the stuff, listening to everyone who came before him, listening to the argument, and then he started engaging and just cooking and cooking and cooking and cooking and cooking, and people love seeing this young guy just cook. All your Dawah guys who've been doing Dawah for 20 years, and they won't come near him because they're terrified of him. People love seeing that. And when we see that, we glorify God. We glorify
praise
God.
God.
It's not, oh, he's
Yeah, we thank
Jesus
God
now.
for
Come on,
Avery.
dude.
We thank
Yeah.
God for Avery.
You guys are the
We thank
idolaters here, not us.
God. Yeah.
And you know what? The opposite is true, and I don't like it. Some people email me, Orthodox Muslim. Wow, thank you, because before, like watching your videos just makes me a stronger Muslim. And to be honest, I wouldn't be Muslim if your videos didn't exist. Okay, I get
doubt
it, brother. Like, you know, it's flattering.
Why
but
does his voice sound
like,
so?
why-
Why does his voice sound so shaky when he say like he's trying?
Yes.
You know what I mean? It doesn't sound the
Everyone
same. Like
messages
the other.
me. They all message me and they say, "You're the only
I lo-
reason. You're the only reason anyone could ever be a Muslim. It's all about you. It's all about
Yeah.
you."
When I
And-
see you
and
tugging
now,
your beard.
now I have to tell them no. Yes, I may seem this great to you. I may seem like the sole pillar of Islam to you, but I'm not that great. I'm super humble. I'm not a narcissist at all. Let me check my beard. Let me check my beard. No, what a lovely beard. Yes, I'm not a narcissist. This isn't about me. Look at this.
you Muslim because of me, bro? What the heck? I'm a human. I could blunder tomorrow. I could blunder. I can make
You
a
blunder all the time, dude. You're blundering right now.
Right now,
mistake.
I'm doing it right now.
You're mid blunder right now as you're live
Yeah,
talking about
literally
how you might
mid-blunder.
blunder tomorrow.
Stop holding on to these. They idolize, bro. People idolize. They idolize and they hold on to people. They hold on to their faith because of people. Because of people. Oh, I'm only Muslim because of Muslim Lantern. I'm Muslim because this argument. Okay, like okay, that's good. Okay, good for you. But why are you Muslim because of people? Christians, same thing. Bots, NPCs. We have a lot of NPCs on our side too. So, bro, like somebody has to refute these guys, man. Somebody has to do it.
And could have been you, but you destroyed all that, all the chances for that yourself, dude. And you're too much of a narcissist to just apologize. Sucks to be you, man.
Oh no, man.
They're blasphemers. Okay, we have to, I guess,
Would you agree there's
make
different
an
ways to bring
environment
people
where
to
there's
Allah?
less blaspheming.
Would you agree
Huh?
there's different ways to bring to Allah in a better way?
The better. Sorry, one more time.
Would you say that there's other like better ways to bring people to Allah?
Bro, of course, bro. I've said this before. Most of the stuff that I do is polemical in nature. I barely give dawah, bro. I barely give dawah.
I barely give dawah. What's dawah? Dawah? What's that?
What the heck? That's
I barely give
crazy.
dawah. So he's saying he's mainly polemical. He's mainly attacking. He mainly attacks Christianity. He doesn't give dawah,
Yeah.
or he gives very little dawah because he focuses on attacking.
I don't know
Yeah.
why, because I barely come across
saw that.
genuine people.
We saw that with the 1 versus 20 with Cora, remember? She wouldn't defend any position at all. She just wanted to attack the whole time. That's what these guys do. These Dawah people, I guess this is their Dawah. He's saying they're not doing Dawah. This is their Dawah. It's become just shifting burden of proof and doing personal attacks, all those other things, swearing at people, insulting, whatever it is, and then getting them to defend their position and not defending Islam. I remember, there was like a turning point with like debates with Muslims where Muslims would want to squeeze like two topics, like like what is preserved, the Bible or the Quran, in one debate, and they would only focus on the Quran the whole time. The Bible the whole time, attacking the Bible the whole time, and then there was like, okay, no, you have to break it up into two debates, one on the Bible, one on the Quran, and then it eventually, they stopped. These guys, like they it's really hard to get a Muslim to defend Islam. He's right about that. It's very difficult to find a Muslim who is going to defend Islam. They love to attack, though. They love to attack.
Yeah, and as it was just pointed out earlier, just recently when Big John Steele went on with Muhammad Hijab, and he was like, what's your case for Islam? Apparently all Hijab did was just attack Christianity. It's like they have no.
That's all he did.
Yeah, they can't defend any. They're realizing they cannot defend any of this stuff. None of it can stand up to scrutiny, and so it's just we'll attack Christianity and hope that Islam wins by default. And it's like, I don't think that's going to go the way you guys hope it will. But let's see.
Like yesterday, alhamdulillah, we gave dawah on the live. Genuine conversation. Sister rejected hadith. She came back. Okay. But bro, what I do is barely dawah, bro. What I do is I critique Christianity. Academically, whatever it may be. Right? And I refute kuffar to humiliate.
I thought Sneeko said to Avery that no Muslim does that. I thought, because remember when he said, "What does your profile say? Do you debate Muslims? Are there any Muslims who say that they just debate Christians?" This guy just said all he does is just attack Christianity all day. That's all he does.
If you can find that clip, that'd be a good little short little video.
Oh, I got it. I got it right now.
Oh, that's good. Good to know.
Yeah.
Humiliate them. This is what I do. And if somebody is guided because of that, then I guess you could call it dawah in that sense. But should you watch me for some beautiful, calm dawah? No, don't watch me, bro. Sometimes I could be a monster. You want to watch some real dawah? Go watch Muslim Lantern. You want to watch genuine dawah? You want to learn? You don't want a toxic environment? Watch Muslim Lantern. Watch some of these guys that give genuine dawah. Bro, we're on the toxic side over here, bro. We're dealing with some disgusting animals, subhumans. So, bro, we're not really doing
that. We're subhumans. We're disgusting animals.
Yeah. And that's what I was saying before. You can hear the disgust. These guys, they hate Christians. They hate Christians so much. It's because they hate Jesus.
Which is why it sucks so. It's why it sucks so bad for them to know they're getting cooked by Christians.
Yeah, exactly.
It sucks.
Dawah, bro. We're doing something else.
Yeah, man, I agree. But just look, before I go,
there's better ways.
I don't hate you, bro. I don't.
Bro, it's all right, bro. Hate me, love me, whatever. Who cares? Look.
No,
bro,
I don't hate you. You're just a clout chaser and a beggar.
Beggar.
If it was about the people loving me or hating me, bro, then I've been having the worst couple of weeks on Twitter, bro. I got the Ash'aris coming for me.
Oh, poor guy.
I got Hindus now coming for me.
Oh, man, not the
Hindus. I got
Hindus.
Christians
coming
for me.
Huh.
I got the other Sunnis coming for me.
Wow, sucks to be you.
Oh, this guy's a LARP. I got Haji on my ass, accusing me of stealing money and being a mercenary, whatever that means.
Mercenary.
Bro, I got people attacking me from all sides, bro. So it was
man. Now he knows how Muhammad felt on the night of Al-Zut.
Dang.
Poor dude. Poor dude.
The people, and I'm, brother, but I don't care, bro. I do it because I love doing this. I've loved doing this. People who know me before I had the followers and stuff, bro. I would be at work, just on panels, just straight going through 7, 8 Christians. I love it, bro. I love doing it. I'm gonna continue doing it. I'm passionate about it, and that's that, bro. This is just what I love doing. Nobody's gonna stop me from that.
No worries.
Good to know. Good to
Accept-
know. Good to know. All right. There's only a few seconds left. As a matter of fact,
No
let's
worries.
finish.
But look, bro, forget the kafirs. I'm gonna go, but look, bro, look. No, I don't hate you. Do what you do, right? There's obviously better ways of doing it, but do what you do. Okay.
I know,
And
bro. I
Emil,
know,
I'll
look,
reunite
bro.
all of us
I mean,
once again.
Well, there you have it, guys. That's the state of Dawah, June,
Yeah.
beginning of June, 2026. That's the state of
Amazing.
Dawah.
Amazing.
Oh boy, man, very encouraging, guys. Very encouraging. Some days you wake up and the birds are singing, and you get a clip like that, and you just know, wow, what an awesome day.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Truly
yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that, Orthodox Muslim. Let's see. Let's bring back the old saying for Muslims, my jihad is refuting the Islamic dilemma. Yeah, they need the my jihad movement. I'm ignorant. Why do they go to Morocco?
Oh,
Mutta. They go there for temporary marriage. They go there to have a lot of sex with a lot of women.
yep.
We decide is the most real statement I've heard in a while. Absolutely diabolical and absolutely true. He claims Christians are brain dead, yet they can't refute the arguments. Yep. That's
All
what
right.
it's like
The
to be a
Islamic-
Dawah.
The Islamic dilemma and the Quranic dilemma, man, that just makes me so happy.
Then we got Yamama, the greatest battle in history. Allah bottomy is strong with this one. Allah bottomy. Don't know what looks bigger, cap bill or the lips. Trust fund feeding 5,000 dais.
Oh, is that what he's doing with his money?
Malik's trust fund feeding all the dais. All he does is insult, blaspheme, and twist all the verses in the Bible to suit his demonic narrative. He refers to our Lord as dying, rising, savior, mythological, God, man, God. Yep.
Yeah, he hates Jesus. He
Not
hates
supposed
Jesus.
not supposed to be talking like that though, but they have no self-control, guys. They can't even obey the Quran. Is Moped one of the 99 names of the prophet? Yes, that is one. That's his best name. It don't take much to make him look bad. Just listen to what he actually says, and Jesus is the most merciful with all the cheap shots he takes at him. Yep. How can they expect funds from Muslims in the West when most of them refuse to work and just live on welfare money? Yeah, well, you got the. That's why you don't need the Muslims over here. You get the ones living on an ocean of oil. Hey, Libyano, forgot to say no zut. We suck. Yeah, you got to say it, Libyano. Otherwise, the assumption. You know the assumption. Libyano looks like the kind of guy who flips his spoon upside down in his mouth while eating ice cream.
What?
You got the people that instead of eating ice cream like that, they flip it. Welcome to the consequence zone. The consequence zone. That's the new zone. I love that they go to Q hypothesis, yet some new scholarly sources have been saying Q is the Didache, which affirms the Trinity and kills Islam. I don't know how. I mean, that's a separate thing. But the idea is it doesn't matter where they go. There's nothing that lines up with Islam. There's nothing. Mm-hmm. There's no source. There's no source anywhere that lines up with Islam. And so they're just in trouble over that. Getting Muslims to leave Islam is half the issue. They need to come to Jesus. Let's all pray for them. We all need a savior. Jesus, we care about them.
Amen.
Then Christian apologists read Quran and Bible and contrast the religions. Dawah guys attack both religions, read neither book.
Basically.
That's about right. If Libyano says it's raining, go get sunscreen. That is true. And they hate and say you hate. That's their dawah. Yeah, isn't that amazing? They're sending out, we hate these guys, we hate these Christians, we hate this, we hate that, we hate them, we hate these kuffar. Oh my goodness, the kuffar, they're so hateful. They're so hateful towards us. Why does everyone have to be judging us all the time? What's wrong with these Islamophobes? Oh, awesome times, awesome times, awesome times. All right, Jai. Any takeaways from all of this? Because I mean, as soon as we're done,
Yeah.
I'm gonna find find the relevant clips. I'll probably take the super awesome clip of him flipping out, and then just add on my little my own commentary, and then toss in the classic clips from a couple years ago about the 24% and it will become an avalanche. Toss all those in there.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm trying to finalize the title for this on X. I got Libyano exposes all Dawah doubts. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a title for this. But what do you think? I'm gonna drop it right now. So we'll
you
send
could
people over
you
there.
could it's called open in a loop. You could call it something like Libyano just admitted his inbox is full of dot. Then they have to click on it to find out what it's about. So it depends on whether you want it to be clear or not. You could post something about the avalanche of apostasy. You should make it now, so then you can share the link and everyone can go like and share it.
I'm gonna do it right now. I just posted it right now. It's gonna take a second, so I'll just give my kind of final thoughts as it's uploading it. So yeah, this, like I said, this is just, it makes me so happy to hear that. It's like the two arguments he mentioned, like the logical problem of the multiple Qurans, the Quranic dilemma, however you want to name it. That's what he's talking about, and then the Islamic dilemma. It's like that's just amazing to see that this is causing so much doubt in the Muslim world. And as the comment said, that's just the beginning. We hope after that they'll repent and come to the Lord Jesus. And that's our prayer. That's our hope and our prayer for these Muslims. So at the end of the day, these guys are going to continue. Libyano's not going to be the last one. There's going to be another crash out and another crash out and another crash out. And these guys are going to continue exposing the Ummah. They're going to continue exposing Islam, continue exposing each other. And we always learn something new about the Dawah world through these guys, through these exposés that they do about each other. So I guess we just wait and see for the next one. Just waiting on that clip to post there. So
well, how long is your clip going to take to post, man?
It's loading. So do we have any other comments we could I didn't know how long it would take to post, so it's like a little longer than I thought.
So hold on, you could have posted that and had it ready anytime you want. You decide right when we're leaving.
Yes,
let me start this upload. All right, we'll take some we'll take some comments. Look at this. They were starstruck gazing at the dizzle.
Yeah.
Hey, look, too many messages in my inbox.
Yeah.
Oh, man. What awesome times, man.
Awesome.
Let's see.
What we could do is I can send you the link afterwards. You can pin it in the comments or something like that. If people want to come back, because it looks like it's like we're like 30% right now. So
30%.
Yeah, it's yeah. So good times, man. Good times.
It's another famous clip. Your child's about to become an apostate. That was the Muhammad. That was the Muhammad Hijab one. Your child's about to become an apostate. Help me.
Yeah, you could just use the intro song. The intro. We got all those clips in there.
Good times.
Yeah.
Good times.
So it's at 24%. 24%. Yeah, 24%.
A couple we got extra super chats here. Is Jai comfortable with telling us his ethnicity?
It's a big secret, as you can see. We're trying to hide it, guys.
Yeah, come on. We all know he's Chinese. Libyano eats hot dogs for the shape. What the heck is wrong with people, man? Trying to keep a good, wholesome show here. Avery is causing a stir in the UK at the moment. People are not used to seeing such outspoken Christians speaking out against Islam. Hope to see you all sometime. That's the other reason they're panicking over Avery. He's showing other Christians how it can be done, how to do it, right? Showing other Christians you can walk right up to the Dawah booths and school these guys. I've mentioned it before, but there are people right now who are watching Avery's live streams, learning what arguments Muslims use, learning how to respond to them. But right now they're just learning. They're not engaging. They're learning right now. They're trying to learn it all. But here's the point. They're learning it all now, planning to engage. There's lots of people watching those live streams, learning right now. This was in Colorado Springs Airport. I was there with IP, and I went to Starbucks because I wanted a coffee and he wanted a green tea. So I went to get that, and the cashier there looks up and he goes, "Oh, you're David Wood. I watch you in God Logic." And then he wanted a selfie and stuff. So, got a selfie. Then when I walk back to, I actually posted a little video when I was walking back because he was on the floor doing push-ups like a dork in the airport. And so, so I recorded him doing push-ups. I posted that. But anyway, right after I stopped recording, this guy who's walking by, who works at the airport there, he goes, "Oh, hey, you're David Wood in Inspiring Philosophy. I'm listening to Avery right now." He was listening to Avery on his headphones, and he showed us he's listening to. He's listening to one of Avery's shows, and he says that's what he does. He works at the airport, and so he has to walk around a bunch at the airport, and he says he's just listening, but he said he's learning so that he can eventually do the same thing. That's why they're panicking right now. That's why they're absolutely panicking, and it's fun to watch. I see you shared a link. Is that
Yes.
It finally worked?
Yeah, I guess I got a super fast internet right now, so it went from 30%
That's
to
good.
yeah, it finally kicked in. So awesome.
Then we got
So there you go, guys.
Then we got do invite Metatron David. He's got cool videos on medieval Christianity. I was never familiar with Metatron until I saw something from him recently. Was that the one where was he the one commenting on the Muhammad Hijab situation with Avery?
Copyrights.
Yeah. That was cool stuff. And then the irony of Libby talking about menses when his prophet literally bathed in it. Yeah, pretty gross stuff. All right, guys, everyone, go to the video and post that Jai shared the link for. Go ahead, click that, like it, comment on it, pass that one around.
Yes.
Our good friend Libyano just handed us a gift. It would be a shame. If we did not share that wonderful gift with the world. And then we have
He was predicting 50K, 100K. So let's see what we can get it to.
Hey, look at this. New thumbnail challenge. Who gets progressively bigger, Sam or Libyano's lips? That's very mean. How dare anyone say such things about these two awesome, super nice guys who are always nice to everybody. All right, everyone. Should have fun stuff coming out tomorrow. I'm going to try to put together a video. But yeah, go click on that link if you're on X and go like and share that. Thanks for watching. We will catch you all next time.